Yeah. What's up? It's the Buck Coach Malachi Williams in the building. We back. New Media Today USA Boxing. We are back. I just left the gym, man. I literally just left the gym. I just sat down probably about the good 30 seconds ago. I'm not even gonna say a lot to you, dog. Just left the gym. Tired in the motherfucker. Let me get this camera right though, man. Let's give everybody that's here a round of applause. I'm so happy that Lomachenko is back. Especially now, all right, we good. Especially now that Devin Haney is undisputed. Hold on, guys. Let me turn this volume up. Oh shit, I lost my damn camera. Sorry about that, guys. Trying to turn the volume up a little bit right here. Okay, cool. We good. Yeah, man. Especially now that Devin Haney is undisputed now. We do know that Lomachenko was the one that was supposed to get that fight with George Kambosos, but he decided to stay in Ukraine because of what's going on with the war with Russia. And then now, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna show it to you guys. Fuck it. I'm gonna just show it to you guys. I'm gonna show it to you. Michael Benson, according to Michael Benson, he's saying that Lomachenko is back. He's expected to come back and fight in October. I got a few questions I want to ask you guys. What does this mean for the lightweight division? Let's talk about that. I want to know what does Loma's return mean for the lightweight division? We're gonna look at the guys that's there and see what's up. What matches you guys want to see happen? We know what ain't gonna happen. So I don't want to talk about what ain't gonna happen. Let's talk about what can happen. You know what I mean? But anyways, let me go ahead and acknowledge a few people before we get into the show. Let's see where we at. Shout out to Juan Carrillo. Shout out to you, fam.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that $2. Bam! Super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Hey, what you say, Juan? You said, Coach, you had me rolling on Ring IQ earlier. Oh yeah. Yeah, I was messing with Maestro. Oh man, Maestro loves him some Tyson Fury. Some would say that Maestro is my brother. He's my brother. Some would say that Maestro is a Tyson Fury fanboy. He loved Tyson Fury. He loved Canelo. When I say love, I mean like just just passionately. Maestro, fun. That's my dog. Though. I fuss with Maestro, man. I fuss with Maestro for real, though, man. That's my dog.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
There's a lot of people don't like Maestro. I get it, man. I guess all of us are hated in some way, form, and fashion. You know, I know I am, shit, but it is what it is. Fuck it. Sorry for being late, guys. Sorry for being late. Man, 702 man, K, what's happening, fam? Yeah, light-skinned Lou, what's going on, my brother? Light-skinned Lou in the building, man. Oh, man, he say, I present to you, Coach Malachi Williams. What it do, Coach? Like I said before, Manny G, you know what I mean? Light skin Lou, what's going on, brother? What's going on? You from DC? I'm from Florida. Yeah, what's going on? Salute. This is Lamont Peterson's brother, Lou Peterson from DC. Yes, sir, man. Like I said before, are there any tenderonis in the house? Oh, okay. I see my sister Misfit. You know what I mean? I see my sister. hey, look, I got some delaying news, man. Shout out to Ficiana fight. Shout out to Ficiana. Ficiana, is that you? Oh, okay. Shout out to Ficiana. You know what I mean? Shout out to my sister Ficiana. Shout out to Haleen. Yeah, man. I told y'all we gonna do pop up. I'm dead serious. I got to do the pop up, and then we're covering the fight tomorrow. I think Mark Masayo fights. I forgot who he was fighting. Reyes. They fight tomorrow. So we're gonna go live for that fight. We definitely gonna do the pop up, man, because man, I was supposed to do my show tonight, man, but I won't be able to do it until Monday. I gotta wait till Monday. So I gotta wait till Monday in order to do the show. Some mess ups on my behalf. I wasn't prepared like I should have been prepared, but that's my fault. That's on me. But we will be ready Monday. Anyway, let's give everybody a round of applause. Now let's talk about this, because I'm gonna show you guys what Michael Benson said. Right? He said Vasyl Lomachenko was back, and he wants all the smoke. Now we know Lomachenko, you know, he's a good fighter. He's a hell of a fighter, hell of a fighter, hell of a fighter. He has 2 losses. He has 2 losses. When I say that to Lomachenko, boy, don't goddamn Lomachenko, man, be mad at the motherfucker. Oh, what you mean he got 2 losses? Well, he technically he got 2 losses. No, man, the man got 2 losses, man. Goddamn, man. It ain't, you know, it ain't the worst thing in the world. Damn. Now, according to Michael Benson, via Twitter, Vasyl Lomachenko was back and he wants all the smoke, right? Now, what I wanted to know, guys, was this. Who will Loma fight next? He's suspected to fight someone in October. Now, we do know, and I think I can say this with all certainty. Bob Arum loves Vasyl Lomachenko. He loves Vasyl Lomachenko. Bob Arum might have a poster of Vasyl Lomachenko on his wall in his house. Of course, I'm being facetious, but you get what I'm saying. And at least I believe wholeheartedly that he want Lomachenko to get those belts to be undisputed. And I'm thinking, you know what I mean? He wants that. That's the only reason why he signed Devin Haney. The play all along is Lomachenko with the belts. That's the play all along. Now, according to Michael Benson via Twitter, I see the super chat. I got you, my brother. I got you on the super chat. I got you. According to Michael Benson via Twitter, Vasyl Lomachenko was back and he wants all the smoke. The lightweight division is on notice at the moment with the announcements of Loma's return. Now, many fans are speculating a possible Devin Haney fight next for Lomachenko. Some fans that I've been looking at, some are saying that, hey, man, they prefer Lomachenko might need a tune-up. But Lomachenko just had a fight not too long ago, so I don't know if he really need a tune-up or not. Some people are saying that, right? You know what I mean? Now, some fans saying that they want to see Lomachenko fight Tank Davis. We know that's not going to happen. The latter is less likely to happen. You know what I mean? That's not going to happen, right? So I don't even want to talk about that, you know. But with Devin Haney now being signed to Top Rank, the likelihood of a Lomachenko versus a Devin Haney fight happening is very, very possible. Now, the question I have for you guys is this. Do you guys think or believe, this is just your opinion, I just want your opinion on it, right? Do you guys think or believe that Bob Arum would try to make some kind of Haney versus Lomachenko fight next? Maybe pay George Kambosos some money. Hey, look here, kid. The play all along was to get the belts to Lomachenko. Now, I know that you have a rematch clause, but let's be honest, kid. You got beat by one hand. The guy jabbed the shit out of you for 12 rounds, and you look poorly. You look so bad that the Australian government does not even want to put money up for the second fight because you got beat so thoroughly in the first fight. So I tell you what, kid. I have a hog head cheese sandwich in the refrigerator. I got a couple of dollars. I learned that from this kid named Coach Malachi Williams. And I have a pack of Now Laters. I have 2 frozen cups, a half a Lily Dilly, $75. And I need you to step aside while I make the Haney Lomachenko fight. Okay, kid? So I can just imagine how that went down. Will Bob Arum be able to pay George Kambosos step aside money in a rematch clause so that he can make this fight happen? You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure that that's probably the play. I don't have any inside sources on it, guys, but I'm just giving my opinion. I think that's been the play all along. Shout out to the Boxing God 7.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Salute, fam.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
He said, "Peace of Coach Malachi finally off catching they live." He said, "I'm Eastside." He said, "What you saying? You in New Orleans?" Yes, sir. No. Salute to the NO, man. Salute to the NO, man. The 504 boys. Them 504 boys, man. What's happening, fam?
True.
Oh, Steve. Thank you, fam. He said Ray Vargas. Thank you, fam. Ray Vargas. I had forgot, though. I ain't gonna lie. I had no burnt like 2 joints before the show started. That's why I was kind of late. I had just came back from the gym, and then I had to burn 2 right quick, and then that's what it was. So I had forgot, dog. My bad, dog. My bad.
To this day.
Shout out to my Ray Vargas. Okay, thank you, Steve. What'd you say, sister? My sister, Misfit, man. I love Misfit. She say, Coach, you was mentioned on Blue Bloods yesterday. Yeah, I know. I listened to it. Hey, man, Misfit, I listened to it yesterday. I told all those content creators listen to each other. No, but all jokes aside, somebody hit me up. Was like, man, he talk about you on Blue Bloods. So I had tuned in, listened to it, and Blue say, oh, Blue, hey, the dude mentioned my name, right? He said, you know who Coach Malachi is? He say, no, I never heard of him. I don't know who he is. And then he said, oh, you mean the guy who be trying to copy me, mimicking me in his Toyota, who shoot videos in his Toyota? True. Oh, goddamn Blue, my brother, Blue, my brother, man. Yeah, that's my brother, man. That's my brother, sis. That's my brother. You know, I'm your big brother's big brother. That's how you know I watched it. I watched the show yesterday. I like Blue. For all jokes aside, I like Blue. He's funny. I'm your big brother's big brother. he said he my big brother. Shout out to my brother, man. Hey, shout out to my brother. Hey, man. I don't want no problems, dog. I don't want no problems. Shout out to Manny G in the building, man. Shout out to my sister Fissiana Fight. He say Tate never wanted any parts of Loma. Fissiana, you know what? I remember a while ago. I think what was it, a few years ago, Fissiana? Floyd was like, all right, I'm gonna feed you the Loma, or something like that. So yeah, I'm not even entertaining that, sis, to be honest with you. Hey, Sneed, he say definitely, coach. Yes, sir. Slim Shady, what you say, fam? He say Ellaby not letting Tank fight anyone. I mean, he's going to fight in-house fights. Calvin Ford even said it. You know, he didn't say in-house fights, but he said, hey, look here, man. It is what it is. I got the video. Tank. As a matter of fact, I got it right here. Tank just want to make his money, man, and keep it moving. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. He said, I can't see Haney fighting Loma, not yet. Okay, all right, Halim. All right. Miss Fit, what you say, sis? You say Bob Arum got a man crush on Loma? True. Hey, you know what I mean? Georgie, what you say, my brother? You say Bob would definitely do whatever he got to do to make that fight. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying. Fam, like, you know, we know hey, shout out to Bruce Gas in the building. Shout out to Bruce Gas. Shout out to Marion G. Wendell Jackson, what's going on, fam? Jeff Luciano with the lick read. C's, what's up, baby? C's, what's up? What'd you say? Yeah. We going live for that fight tomorrow. Mark Wasayo and Ray Vargas. Yeah, we gonna do that. We gonna do that tomorrow, fam. Y'all hit the like button. For the old boy. Miss Fit over there laughing. You say Kambosos. No Kambosos smash Teofimo. He's back up there. Yo, but Teofimo though, he's officially a 140 pounder. He's officially a 140 pounder. You know what I mean? He said, Coach, you had me laugh yesterday. Bing says he's lying. Look, Green Eyes P. She said, I'm over. She said, I'm gonna have to come up with you all the time, all one time. Okay. Hey, what you? Oh, shout out to Lady Shan. Lady Shan was talking. Hey, what you say? He said he was point blank capping. True. So I say he said that was hilarious entertainment to watch. Yeah, man. I told him, I say, look here, man. The people gonna come over there to your chat, bring my name up. You gonna have to address me anyways, baby. You know, come on, man. I'm just saying, that's my dog, though, man. Hey, come on. Hey, you know what, man? I'm gonna send Blue an olive. Blue, I'm gonna send you an olive branch, my brother. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry, Blue. I'm sorry. I'm gonna send you an olive branch, my brother. You for now, I'm sorry, man. I don't want no problem, dog. You got it, dog. You got it, dog. You got it. She said, one lady say, I don't like the way they call you the alphabet guy, but never mention your name. I'm just saying, I'm just calling it. I just call it the way I see it. That's all I'm saying. He said, Coach, you had me laughing for about an hour yesterday, bro. Hey, man, it is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. That's all, man. Hey, Freddie, he said, man, I truly enjoy these lives. Shout out to Freddie C. Freddie C, what's going on? So, lady say, facts. Betty G, he say, press one. Hey, shout out to Chelsea. I don't know the dude, but I let me tell you something. There's some channels I like. They probably don't like me, but I like these guys because they funny. So I like to laugh, you know what I mean? So I tell y'all the channels who I watch, man. Like this dude just funny to me. They're just funny. Some of just I like Southside is one of them. He's funny. BFTV, he's funny in the motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, I like the entertainment myself. Miss Fish, he said, Coach, everybody clowning them about the clickbait thing now. So it got across the minute. Yeah. It's amazing. I've been talking about this since last year, and it is what it is. Hey, I told them I know what I'm doing. You know, they don't believe me. They don't believe me, so it is what it is. Bush God, what you say, fam? He said, it's your boy. Hey, I don't remember I broke down the sources say, according to reports. Now, hey, we went over there. You look at the source of the description. The source is him. You your own source. Bro, like, oh my God. How are you your own source? Now, I will say this. If you get some confidential information, or not even that, you got somebody gave you some information, and you know you can't really say who told it to you. I understand and I get that. You know, you're not supposed to reveal your sources. There's nothing wrong with that, guys, all jokes aside. The problem is when you put it out there as truth, right? And you keep saying, and then you're making 5 and 6 videos about the same subject matter, same fighter. And time goes by, and none of the shit that your source that you said that you got from reliable sources told you has happened. The dates that fight's supposed to be announced hasn't happened. The dates that the fight's supposed to happen ain't happened. Like literally, the contract that was supposed to have been signed, that was turned out wasn't true. Like literally everything that you said that your source told you did not happen. It wasn't true. True. That's all I'm saying, Blue. I know you're watching me. That's all I'm saying. I know y'all watching me. I get it. That's all I'm saying, my brother. You know what I mean? Like that you know, I get it. You know what I mean? But goddamn, you can't be putting out 20, 30 videos of different, you know, the same subject matter, saying that this and that, and then all 20 videos was wrong. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all. That's all I'm saying, bro. Not one of them was true. LOL. He said, you your own source. And I said, okay, well, let me see. Let me see what the source is, right? Okay, I'm gonna give you a perfect example. According to reports, and this is what we gonna do. We gonna test this right quick. You know, cause that's all, man. That's all I'm saying, fam. You know, that's all I'm saying, my brother. Maybe my delivery was too harsh. Maybe it was too harsh. You know, oh yeah, shout out to Fred Barbershop Conversations too. Shout out to Fred. Shout out to my brother Steve Kim as well. Shout out to everybody. you know, I'm in a festive mood today. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody. You know what I mean? I'm in a festive mood today. I don't have two of the stickies of the hickeys. You know what I mean? I'm feeling good. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man.
Now, do you retire or do you take one of the toughest fights of your career against a young black African-American stud who's been working his ass off since he was 8 years old? Do my brother put it all on the line then? So if not, then come see me. I want some smoke. I want it all, baby.
If not, come see me. It is what it is, man. Hey,
Shut that soft ass shit up.
And the best man
Shut
will
that
win.
that's some soft ass shit. Shut that soft ass shit up. All that soft talking. I know you can do it, man. You got the. Man, shut that soft ass shit up.
All right, man. He go to source. Now, as you can see right here, this is via Twitter, blue check, Michael Benson. Michael Benson said that Vasyl Lomachenko has now declared himself ready to fight again and has asked for a bout in October. Top Ranks, Todd DeBuff has stated. So apparently this directly came from Top Rank's very own Todd DeBuff. He's I guess he reported it to Michael Benson. It said Loma previously turned down the George Kambosos fight earlier this year to stay in the Ukraine and defend his country. Now, you know what? Hold on now. Now, some people might be looking at this as, you know what, this was a setup all along. Bob Arum knew that Loma was going to come back in October to fight. So what Bob did was, you know, which don't make no sense. So let's put our conspiracy theory hat on. So what Bob did was he made sure that that Devin Haney won the fight, beat George Kambosos thoroughly on the scorecards. He made sure of that, and, because he knew he had Devin Haney signed to a contract, and then the match he was trying to make all along was Devin Haney and Vasyl Lomachenko. That's the play. Now, I do think that is the play, but my counter argument to that would be, okay, well, goddamn, why Loma just ain't come out and fight George Kambosos himself? You know what I mean? But maybe he physically wasn't ready at the time. Maybe he wasn't training, wasn't ready at the time, and he just said, "Y'all just, maybe that was it. Maybe that was it. Maybe that was it." I don't know. I don't know. You know what I mean? But well, what y'all think about that though? What y'all think about? Let me see what they talk about in the chat. Here you go. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. I like to look at the comments. Let's look at the comments. So this dude say, "Let's go." He's happy. Boxing Debate TV. This other brother right here, he said, "Tank question mark. No reading this fight shouldn't be made." Okay. All right. This brother here he said Loma versus Tank. That's who he want to see Loma fight next. We know that Loma versus Tank ain't gonna happen. Tank ain't fighting nothing outside of the PBC. We know this. Loma versus Tank, Haney, or Garcia. Oh, Ryan Garcia. Oh, yeah. I don't know about that. It's Ryan Garcia. You guys know how I feel about Ryan. I don't be trying to hate on him, but he just be capping too much, dog, for me. But anyway, we'll see. The fight to make is Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia. That'd be the fight. If those guys are smart. Now, I'm not talking about Tank and Ryan. I'm saying their handlers, Leonard Ellaby and Oscar De La Hoya. Let's see. This guy here said, "Let me get Tank versus Loma and Ryan versus Pitbull. Winners fights." He said, "Winner fights winner." Yeah, you see. Hey, that dude, he got it all figured out. Yeah, so see, this is what we're gonna do, right? See, then what we're gonna do, this is what we're gonna do, dog. See, all right, Loma coming back. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna get Loma and Tank to fight each other when he come back in October. Then we're gonna get Ryan Garcia to fight Pitbull. Then after that, whoever wins those two fat matches, then the winner got to fight each other. Only if it was that simple. This guy here said, "It's Matrix time." The Matrix, huh? The Matrix. All right. We know. Hey, who came up with that Matrix stuff? Was that who came up with that? Do anybody know who coined the phrase calling Lomachenko the Matrix? Anybody? Kid, what's going on, fam? Salute to you, fam. Who coined that? Listen, who coined that phrase, dog? Who coined that phrase calling Lomachenko the Matrix? I mean, I want to know. Who coined that, bro? Cause we know how Timothy Bradley feel. But I want to know who coined that phrase. Let me see who all here. Let's see who all here. Lady Shan is in the building. Knockdown 305. What's going on? Al Money, what's going on, my brother? Shout out to Al Money. Who coined that phrase, man? PBC Central, what's going on, fam? Old Daddy Boxing, Swift 718. Freddie C, what's going on, fam? Hey, who coined that up? I want to know who coined that Matrix shit. Now, because we know with Timothy Bradley, when we know how he respond. I broke that shit down. You know how Timothy Bradley respond when you get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like when Lomachenko fight. But he act like he just, oh my God, Timothy Bradley. But them butter biscuits must be good, boy. And the butter biscuits must be good. You see what I'm saying? So I got that for Tariq. Now, see? Oh, all right, brother. Brother, you soft shoe cooning. You soft shoe. Shout out to Tariq.
True.
All right, brother, family. We got to stay on code. We got to stay on code. Y'all don't know who Tariq Nasheed is. Please look him up. The brother is hilarious. The brother's hilarious, man. He funny the motherfucker, bro. We got to stay on code now, brothers. We got to stay on code. Hey, you say Max Kellerman or Timothy Bradley? You know what? I think it was Max Kellerman. That's who it was. That's who it was. That's who it was, fam. That's who it was. It was Max Kellerman. It was Max Kellerman. That's who it was. That's who came up with the he's like the Matrix. You know how much Max Kellerman love Lomachenko. He loved Lomachenko. Like literally, bro. He loved Lomachenko, bro. He loved Lomachenko. And you know, and Lomachenko, that's their one. That's their one. That's their one.
What about Rocky Marciano? Oh, there they go. There they go. Every time I start talking about boxing, a white man got to pull Rocky Marciano out their ass. That's their one. That's their one. Rocky Marciano. Rocky Marciano. Let me tell you something wonderful. Rocky Marciano was good, but compared to Joe Louis, Rocky Marciano ain't shit. He beat Joe Louis's ass.
That's their one. That's their one. Shout out to Coming to America. Hey, shout out to Donna Banks. Hey, okay. Who's over that $2? Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Oh, man.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over.
Hey, this BTV is way too angry for not at all. He say for not at all. It's crazy.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Hey, man, listen, man. Bro, hey, we'll knock down 305, say, not soft shoe. Hey, bro, listen, man. Listen, bro. Tariq, that shit is hilarious, bro. You know, yeah, man. Yeah, somebody don't have one too many butter biscuits. We got to stay on cold. We got to stay on cold. Hey, Reg, we got to stay on cold, my brother. We got to stay on cold, brother. Yeah. Sources say that you've been off cold just for a day or two. You know, but I'm just fucking with you. Hey, shout out to my sister Misfit. Hey, okay. Drop that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Misfit say, that's they one. That's they one.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Listen, man. Okay, let's do this. We got our own. Shout out to my brother Major Key Boxing. Shout out to Hawk from Maryland. Now we got our own. We the only boxing community that have our own commandments, right? That's our code. That's our code. The commandments. We got to stay on code. We got to stay on code, people. When it comes to the sport of boxing, we have to stay on code. What is the code? The code is let's do what we can to try to support our fighters. And you know, to support them with your time or watch time hours, whatever. Let's do what we can to do that, man. You know, we ain't got to be online and just threatening each other. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing. But you get what I'm saying, though. We ain't got to be online doing that, threatening nobody or we ain't talking about pulling up. We ain't got to do none of that. Can't we all just get along? Can't we just agree to disagree sometimes? That's all I'm saying. Now, Lomachenko coming back to the lightweight division. As a matter of fact, let's pull this up. I want to see, hold on, guys. Let's pull this up. The lightweight division. Who are the top guys? Listen, I probably don't even need to look at him because we know Loma probably want to fight. He probably want to fight straight away Devin Haney. And if he can't fight Devin Haney, who is he going to fight next? That was the question I had. Like, okay, let's say Devin Haney goes through. They got to go through with the rematch. They got to go through with the rematch. Me personally, I don't have any inside information, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. This is my personal opinion. I honestly believe that Bob Arum is going to make a play. I believe this. I don't have any proof of it, what I'm saying. So this is my personal opinion, right? But I just, man, Lomachenko. Let's do. Let's pull up. Pull up. Do I want to pull up the WBC? Let's pull up Ring. Hold on, I got Ring over here. Let's pull up. Let's pull up Ring. Okay, I thought I had Ring over here. I don't have Ring over here. Sorry about that, guy. Bear with the old boy. Let's pull up Ring right quick, man. You get what I'm saying? Let's pull Ring up because I honestly believe. Got Julio Cesar Chavez, Jose Sulaiman right there. Chavez, see. Stop Roger Mayweather in 2. Hey, I remember that he beat Roger Mayweather 130 pounds. All right, let's see. Let's look at we got Mark Messiah fighting tomorrow. That's gonna be a good one. Hold on, guys. Let's look. Oh, the ratings. I'm looking at the ratings right now. Bear with me one moment, guys. I'm finna pull it up for you guys because I want you guys to see it. Okay, I want you guys. I want everybody to be able to see what I'm seeing. Let's go to lightweight. Let's go to lightweight, guys. Yeah. Whatever. Something popped up. Junior. Okay, here we go. Here we go. He go lightweight. He go lightweight. Fistiano, what you say, sis? Rematch T.O. Fistiano, T.O. is at 140 pounds, though. You feel me, sis? He's officially moved up. He's officially moved up to 140 pounds. Letting the streets, he said nobody wants to test themselves versus Loma. Well, why you say that? I disagree with that, fam. Devin Haney been wanting Loma for a minute. I think he'll fight him. What you say, West Side? He said I take Loma. He said I take Loma in the Haney fight. Yeah, you know what? That'll be very interesting when they fight each other. You get what I'm saying? Will Devin Haney be able to control the distance in the range against Lomachenko? Lomachenko has very, very good feet. You see what I'm saying? Me personally, I would love to see that fight. People say that Devin Haney has a very boring style and stuff like that. He doesn't have a fan-friendly style. I totally agree with that. But the style worked for him to become undisputed. And George Kambosos couldn't do shit about it. So that go to show you where his ring IQ was at. He wasn't smart enough to get around a damn jab and check left hook. You got beat with one arm. So he wasn't an elite fighter like that. But it'll just be very interesting West Side to see. You get what I'm saying? How Lomachenko would do against Devin Haney. You know, if they say he got a boring style and stuff like that, okay, how would Lomachenko do against that boring style? You get what I'm saying, fam? I would love to see that. I would love to see that. Shout out to Lightspeed for dropping that. Bam! Dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Yes, sir, my brother, man. Thank you so much. He say for all of the free game. He said for all of the free game you drop. Oh, you talking about yesterday? He said respect and appreciate it. Yes, sir, man. I really, really appreciate that. Man.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Shout out to my sister. Shout out to my sister Bless. You know what I mean? Hey Bless. I'm gonna be on my best behavior from here on out. Like, attention to all of the YouTube channels who hate me and your subscribers. I'm gonna be on my best behavior from here this point forward. I promise. Okay. Right now I'm gonna be good. I'm not gonna be petty. I've seen the error of my ways. You know what I mean? I had an epiphany. When I had an epiphany, and I seen the error of my ways, and I'm gonna try my best to stay on code. I'm gonna try to stay on code. I'm gonna try. Shout out to Los Niebla. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Man, y'all know goddamn well I'm lying. Anyways, he says, I like to watch Shakur and Loma. That would be a classic. Yeah, that would be a classic. I would have to favor Shakur. His defense and stance and ring generalship takes over fights. Yes, sir.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Hey, we gotta get the likes up to over 200, man. So I can open up these phone lines. Bless said no. Yeah. You know. I was watching my good brother yesterday. Blue Blood Sports TV, and I realized, I said, you know what, man? You know what, coach? Maybe you just need to just chill out a little bit, man. You have been pushing the envelope just a little too much. Maybe you need to just chill out a little bit, man, and just get on cold. And I had them burnt one or two, and I was, when you burn, I had them burn. I got two good ones. I know when you burn, a vision came in my head. It was a vision came in my head. You know what I mean? And I had all of the alphabet boys in front of me. I'm like, all these alphabet boys. I was like in front of. I was surrounded by alphabet boys. I think I had a vision, right? I was shout out to she said the champ. She said the champ. I was smoking some good green, and I had a vision, an epiphany, right? And I was like in front of this, just surrounded. I was in the middle, and I was surrounded by alphabet boys, right? And then then I realized, they was talking to me and rubbing some oil on my forehead, telling me, telling me I need to get back on code and stuff like that. And they let me see the error of my ways. That was in this vision. And I said, you know what, man? Maybe I've been looking at it all wrong. Maybe I've been looking at it all wrong, man. So I apologize. True. Marion G, she said Coach the biggest troll. It does it so crafty that these LDBC guys don't know if they're coming. Hey, School say, stop ducking the like button. That's right, man. Stop ducking the like button, man.
To this day.
Yeah, man. Yeah, hey, Blaze. Hey, Blaze, I saw you over there on Chelsea side. Hey, I saw you over there on Chelsea side. Wait a minute. Listen, hold on. I need some loyalty. Y'all gonna have to choose right now. It's gonna be me or the other ones. And I'm watching all y'all. If I see anybody in my chat or anybody else's channel in their chat, guess what? I got something for you. True. Shout out to Nick Gonzalez for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Hey, you know the craziest part about it? It be some motherfucking content creators out there, they really be feeling that way, dog. They really be feeling that way. For real, though. They really be like, it might be a content creator, they hate me, right? They may not like me at all. And if they see you, I saw you, she been following me for years. I saw you over there, that bitch ass nigga, that bitch ass nigga, Coach Malachi. I saw you over there with that bitch ass nigga. I saw you. You what you was doing over there? What you was doing over there? You been backsliding. Shout out to my sister Misfit. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
My sister said, I love Curtis Mayfield. People pimping, sharp as razor blades. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Down
ma'am.
from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Listen, Blue Blood Sports TV, Champ Side, all you guys, listen, if you see any of your subscribers over here watching, like, we don't own these subscribers. If they rinsed up with you, don't take their rinses and none of that. It's not that serious, okay? You know what I mean? I rocks with y'all. I rocks with y'all, man. I rocks with y'all. You know what I mean? I rocks with y'all, man. It ain't that serious. Oh boy. Man, let's say we beat this YouTube streets, coach. Now 305 I don't chose. Just a fan say, you're going to see me everywhere, coach. See, this what I'm talking about. See, this is what I'm talking about, people. See, we got to stay on code. We got to stay on code. We got to stick together. You can't be associating with the ops. You going over the ops, and then you want to come back over here. Oh boy. Oh man, I'm just joking, man. I'm just bullshit. Hey, somebody gonna go back over there. Yeah, man, look at listen, he got his subscribers brainwashed. He told them they better not be coming over here. The other people's channels. See, they like zombies over there. And then they gonna mess around and see somebody. See, I saw you over there, Coach Malachi. I saw you over there. He said, wait a minute, how did you know I was over there if you wasn't over there? So motherfucker like, yeah, motherfucker gonna snitch. Yeah, Champ Side. I saw Bless over there. I saw Ray over there. And Coach Malachi down. Oh, he was over there? Yeah, he was over there. How you know he was over there unless you was over there? Clearly you had to be over there for you know what I mean? So that's what it is, man. That's what it is, man. This shit crazy, man. This shit crazy. He said, what'd you say, Bob? He said, I support anyone with knowledge or entertaining content. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Shit, I mean, I watch some of those guys. Oh man, yeah, man. But it is what it is, though, man. But who in the hell Lomachenko gonna fight? Let me pull this up. I'm sitting there thinking, right? Hey, for real, guys, I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, who the hell is he gonna fight when he come back? You get what I'm trying to figure out. Let's see. Let's look at what we got. Hold on, T-Tab, bro, what did he say? He said, Coach, I dare you not list Loma's reach height accolades and then discuss it. T-Tab, bro, salute, fam. Let's look at this. Now, these are the top guys in the lightweight. Hold on, wait. It's down here. What? He still got the ring? Oh, no, no, Devin Haney got that. Okay, so Devin Haney got that. They still got George Kambosos no more. Devin Haney got the ring right here. He got all the belts with the ring. Okay. They got... Now, listen, this guy has moved up. They haven't updated this. I'm telling you, Teofimo is not fighting at 135 anymore. I think he has a fight coming up at 140. Pretty sure of it. I'm pretty sure of it, right? So Loma probably going to be moved to number 2. If these two guys are occupied, they're going to fight each other. Who is he going to fight? Well, we know he ain't fighting Tanker. We know he ain't fighting Ryan. We can scratch these two out.
True.
We'll probably see a Lomachenko fight versus me before we'll ever see a Lomachenko fight versus Tank Davis. So let's scratch that out. So we know that ain't gonna happen, right? Ryan Garcia, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, fam. I don't know. I don't know. We can scratch this guy out though. Number 4, we can forget that. Now, Pitbull Cruz. You know what? I wouldn't mind, now that I think about it, I wouldn't mind seeing, what'd you say, Zapata? Zapata's at 140. He's at 140, if I'm not mistaken, right? Hey, Sneed, what you say, fam? You say Coach is, Coach, Loma is Devin Manitour for the WBA. Hey, Sneed, what you saying, fam? You think this might be a way? You think that might be a way that, Bob Arum can get out of that, to get out of that rematching? You know, let me call Steve Kemp. Let me call this. Let me call my brother, man. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Yeah, because I really want to know this. Like, I really want to know this. I wonder how that's gonna play out. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, Jay Miller, he said William Zapata. But hold on, let me see. But he's at 140, right? Oh no, he's at 135. Okay. For some reason, I thought William Zapata. You know what? Hey, Jay Miller, I thought he had moved up to 140. Damn, I thought he moved up to 140. Okay. You know what, man? All bullshit aside, Zapata, he's a top ranked fighter, right? Yeah, he's a top ranked fighter. If he's a top ranked fighter, yeah. If he's a top ranked fighter, yeah. You know what? Hey, Jay, y'all, you're right. You're right, fam. You're right. You're right, bro. You're right. If he's a top ranked fighter, yeah. For some reason, I thought that Zapata had moved up to 140. Hold on, guys. Hold on, let me send him a text. Yeah, for some reason. Hold on, guys. I'm texting him right now. All right. Hold on, guys. I just sent him a text. Yeah, but you get what I'm saying though? For some reason I thought he had to move up the What you say, my brother? You say it's 2 Zapatas? Let's look at 140. Let's look at 140. What you say, my brother? You say Zapata at 140? Hey, you know what, man? I was thinking that, fam. You said 135 Zepeda is with the zone. Oh, okay. So it's two of them. You know what I'm doing? Hey, Khalil, I'm confusing the two. That's probably what it is. I'm confusing the two. Shout out to Los Niebla.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Hey, thank you so much, man. Y'all thank you so much for correcting me. For some reason, I thought it was the same.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Steve, my brother, what's going on, fam? Hold on, let me put you on the live. Hey, shout out there. Let's give our brother a round of applause, Steve Kim, man. Round of applause. Hey, Steve.
Oh my God!
I had a quick question, man. Lomachenko.
Yes.
I do see that Michael Benson said on Twitter that Lomachenko was coming back in October, which is great news. Do you have any idea who his potential opponents could be? I'm not saying anything official, but just like anything that you will possibly see him. Anybody he may fight coming back in October?
Yeah, Coach. I was going to call Egis Klimas, the manager, this weekend or Monday. I don't know if he's back in the States or not. I am inclined to believe that given the age, and I get the sense they want Haney. And I know it's a tough ask because he hasn't fought in a while. It's been a layoff. He's obviously been through a situation in the Ukraine.
Right.
But, one of the things is, I don't know of anybody that wants to watch Haney shut out Kambosos again. No. Now, what I would like to do is actually call someone in the Kambosos camp and see if that's even feasible, because George has made it very clear that, hey, I want to do the rematch and I want to do it immediately, because the bottom line is, you have to understand, from George Kambosos' standpoint, you're pretty beatable, and the biggest money fight out there right now is the rematch with Haney. Mm-hmm. So that's the thing, though. So if George Kambosos is absolutely stuck and insists that, no, I'm going to do that rematch clause, then Loma really has no other choice than to take a tune-up fight in October and then hopefully circle back early part of 2023 for that showdown, which I think would be very interesting.
But now someone said in the chat that Lomachenko is he's the WBA #1 guy, or mandatory to Devin's WBA strap. He's the #1 or mandatory. How would that work?
You know what? That may or may not be true. The one thing that I've learned is that we've all known rules are made to be broken. They make them up as they go along, and maybe that would be an issue if they were with separate promoters. But remember, Haney is now a top-ranked fighter. Mm-hmm. There is, I think, very little chance, or almost an impossibility, that Top Rank would put pressure on the BA to enforce that mandatory to then get Haney stripped of one of his belts. It would make no sense from their perspective.
Yeah, they're saying WBO, not WBA. The WBO, but...
Yeah, well, whatever it is. Oh, and the WBO, you know what I call the WBO, right? We're Bob's organization. I mean, basically, what Arum wants with them, Arum gets, Coach.
Yeah. Yeah, so, you know what? That's why I'm thinking. I'm like, man, I don't want to see Kambosos and Haney again. For me, it will make sense if Bob can pull that off and to get, hey, man, maybe give George, how would they work that? Would they get George to accept some step aside and then let him guarantee he gets the winner of the two? Yes,
that's basically the plan people have talked about. I spoke to Bob about this about 3 weeks ago. Mm. He said he really didn't want to talk about it too much because he said that they were under a binding agreement. And he didn't want to give the impression that they were going to break this agreement. And a lot of this is going to depend on also, let's not forget, Devin Haney is the champion here. Yeah. He won the first fight. Maybe Haney says, no, wait a minute. Let me go to Australia and make a lot of money to shut out Kambosos again. But see, me and you, I think, are on the same page. We'd much rather see another fight. We don't want to see another Police Academy, the unwanted sequel. I mean, God damn, after about the 4th Police Academy, I didn't need to see the rest of the 7, right? I mean, I don't even want to see Haney Kambosos 2 because I don't think that fight ever changes.
Right.
But if Haney himself says, you know what, I want to fight Kambosos again because I think I beat him every single time.
What about
sorry,
Steve, go ahead.
Yeah, so I think things have to be worked out. I'm going to try to make a few phone calls over the weekend and try to get the word from the horse's mouth. But that's where it stands right now. Is that is there a chance that Lomachenko will end up somehow finding a way to Haney? I think there is, because they've actually talked about that scenario. But is there also a chance that we just might get Haney Kambosos too, because it's in the contract that's binding? There's also a possibility of that.
Okay, so let's say that happens. Haney and Kambosos fight again. What does that leave Lomachenko? He wants to fight again in October. Who are the potential opponents for him to fight?
Well, here's the thing. I actually think there's 2 ways to look at it. Loma is not getting any younger. That much is true. Mm-hmm. But we could also say he still needs a fight to take off the ring run. You know, I will say this. Haney, with his style and his boxing skill and his speed and his quickness, man, you don't want a rusty fighter going in there against that guy. He's way too skilled, way too smart. Mm-hmm. It may not actually be the worst thing in the world for Lomachenko to fight a quick, right-handed boxer just to acclimate to what he's going to face down the line. So, you know, the important thing is that Loma is now free and clear from whatever obligations he has to the Ukraine government and that military. He's put in his time. Right. He did his patriotic duty. So it looks like he's obviously going to come back. And so, you know, we just got to figure out the contractual and the legalities of that situation. But again, if George Kambosos does not budge and he says, no, I'm going to shock the world in this rematch, then at a certain point, Haney is stuck with the rematch, and then Lomachenko is going to be stuck with another fight. That's just the bottom line.
And Lomachenko is 35 now, right?
Yes, he's not getting any younger.
He's 35 now, and so my thing is he's going to have to fight somebody. So who would you like to see him fight as a tune-up? Do you have any idea? Like any?
You know, I have to kind of think about it. But here's what you'd have to face: if the ultimate goal is to face Haney, I would try to fight a fast, young, right-handed boxer, someone with some speed and quickness. In other words, I wouldn't face a slow Mexican. Try to get someone with a little bit of twitch and reflexes that has a good boxing IQ, and I would actually try to get some rounds in, which most of the time Lomachenko does anyway.
Yeah, you're right. So we'll see. I was just really thinking about that because we're talking about Loma. I'm happy that Loma is back. It's going to bring a little bit more excitement to the lightweight division. I didn't ask you any Tank Davis questions because I think we pretty much already know what that's going to be. That's going to be
you know, with Tank, right. So Tank is now a twice-a-year guy. I'm actually disappointed. I actually was hoping that Tank would fight 2 more times after the Rolly Romero fight. I'll be honest with you. That's not that I've asked around, Coach. I have not heard much about when Tank is going to fight again or against who. Are they just setting up the Isaac Cruz rematch, which I'm not sure how much anticipation there is over that. But if you're Tank Davis, there's a lot of activity between 130 and 135. It would be a shame if he's not a part of it. I mean, your show a couple days ago about what Mayweather said. I got to tell you, Coach, you're going to find this funny. I'm starting to work on my imitation of you impersonating Floyd. That's when you know you've made it.
Like I said before,
work smarter, not harder. He's a hell of a fighter. So now I'm doing Coach Malachi doing Floyd. There's like a 3rd generation impersonation that I'm doing there. But the other thing that gets me about Floyd is trying to interject himself as if like he has any say in Spence Crawford. I'm like, bro, you don't. Get out of here with that.
No, I'm just that's money made, man. That's money made. That's money made. You know, him and Al, they talk every day and stuff like that. You don't think he has anything like any say so or anything?
I don't really know. I mean, here's the official thing, though. If you actually look at Mayweather's fight, even after the formation of the PBC in 2015, he fought a few times.
Yeah.
His fights actually never had any of that PBC signage.
Yeah, it didn't. It didn't. No, you.
I mean, so like, was he a key figure in the ascension of Al Heyman? Absolutely, absolutely. There's no denying that. But I mean, is he actually does he ever put up any of the money for these fights? Not that I know of. Right. And in fact, Mayweather Promotions is basically one fighter, Tank Davis. Other fighters have recently left that company. Yeah. So I it doesn't seem to really make sense. And I sent you something a couple of weeks ago that, Spence Crawford, I'm not saying that the fight is dead, but I think I sent you something a couple of weeks ago where there was proof it wasn't nearly as close as other people are thinking. And you're right. This has become the new clickbait material. This has now replaced the loaded Tyson Fury gloves for a lot of these channels.
Yeah. I did receive that. You sent it to me a couple of weeks ago. I haven't even said anything to anybody online. I didn't say anything. I didn't say nothing. I just
and look, it's right. And to let your audience know, it's basically someone that knows Terrence Crawford, that works with them, who said, no, there's been no progress as of yet. Not saying that there's not going to be progress in July and August, but this whole notion that they're on the 1 yard line, going into the goal line to make this, it's not true. They're probably at the kickoff point. They're probably teeing up the football. Yeah, that's the reality.
We'll see how it works out, man. It is what it is, man. We'll see how it works out. You know me, I'm just sitting back waiting and seeing. I don't like jumping out the window. I don't know anything. And even stuff that you share with me, I keep it between us because I just want to see. You get what I'm saying. So I don't, I can't do what those other guys do. I just can't, I just can't do that. You know what I mean? Because that's just not who I am. So I try to tell my audience the game.
Right. I mean, look, we went through this with Pacquiao and Mayweather. And look, that lasted, 5 years? And the thing with Crawford and Spence that people do not want to admit is neither guy is anywhere as big as Pacquiao and Floyd. That's just the truth. And anything short of this fight happening by this year, I think it's going to be a bit of a failure. People are going to move on to other fights. And come September, keep this in mind. Terrence Crawford's going to be 35 years old.
Yeah. Do you? What do you think about what Tim Smith said at the PBC when he said that the fact of the matter is, the money's just not there for them? Crawford, Spence, the people are not going to buy the pay-per-views. I've been thinking about what Tim Smith said, and I'm like, oh, you know what? Maybe I was looking at it wrong. Maybe he's saying that the demographics of both fighters who support them, only a percentage of those guys really actually buy fights.
Well, Coach,
is that what he's saying?
Honest, yes. Tim Smith said the most honest thing he's ever uttered. And could you imagine if Bob Arum would have said it, the outrage that it would have caused?
Yeah.
But you have to keep this in mind. Everyone thought it was so easy that once Terrence Crawford left Top Rank and was quote unquote a free agent, that it would ultimately just grease the skids for that fight to happen. Mm-hmm. That may or may not be true, but keep this in mind. The way Fury Wilder 2 and 3 was consummated by everyone in charge, which was Top Rank and PBC, is that Top Rank had an agreement that they were going to pay Tyson Fury. PBC was going to pay Deontay Wilder. Under this scenario, if Terrence Crawford becomes a full-blown PBC fighter under a multi-fight agreement, that means PBC now inherits the risk even more, that they have to pay both fighters. And I told you this a couple of months ago. We now have to figure out, will both fighters take an amount on their end that makes sense compared to the projections of the pay-per-view sales. See, you can do 1 million pay-per-view sales and still lose money if both fighters are paid exorbitantly. But you could also make money on a pay-per-view that does only $250,000 if they don't get paid that much. And I've heard some very, very interesting figures on what both fighters are expecting and what they've asked for. And I think it's pretty clear right now they have to manage expectations on both sides.
So it's not just one side, it's both sides. Because I've been here
Yeah.
online, you have these pro Spence channels who say, well, Terrence Crawford got to sign the contract and he need to be realistic. And is there any validity to Terrence Crawford wanting $25 million for this fight?
You know, I've heard that both fighters want north of 20. You know, I don't want to put too much into that because it's not like I've been on a three-party line with them. But you have to understand, a lot of these pay-per-views, the offers that they make are based on pay-per-view projections, whatever site fee they get, international sponsorships, merchandising, and so that's all added into one pot.
Mm.
Here's what I thought was going to be an issue from the beginning. When Terrence Crawford did his last fight under the top-ranked banner against Sean Porter back in November, that pay-per-view did right around 125 to 150,000. That didn't do very well. But still, Bob Arum guaranteed Terrence Crawford $6 million. So think about the mindset of a fighter, and this is the way they all think nowadays. And that's not even really their fault. If I pay Coach Malachi Williams $6 million for a Sean Porter, coach, if I say, hey, you might get Sean Spence bet, you're automatically going to say, great, I need 10. I need 10 to 12. That's the issue that you're having.
What about Spence? What does Spence want?
Same thing. Well, look, if Spence is getting 8 to 10 and, all these other wild figures, now you want me to fight the Omaha Boogeyman. You're not taking any less. In fact, you're asking for significantly more for what many people believe is a fight that you're the underdog. That's the mindset of today's fighter.
So you're the first person I've heard give me both sides of it because coming from your perspective, because online, you have all of these pro Spence channels. They talk about Crawford. Well, Crawford want this, want that. I'm like, okay, how come y'all know what he want, but you don't ever say what Spence wants?
What does Crawford?
What does Spence want?
What is Spence doing?
Yeah. What does he
fighting
want?
for free?
You know what I mean? Yeah.
What is he fighting for? Future Bitcoin? Fighting for the goodness of his heart? I mean, that's the thing. Here's what I think. I have a theory as to why that story was leaked from Mike Coppinger about 6 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that they were trying to force and leverage Terrence Crawford into taking a deal that he didn't want to take.
What, 1.5 million? 1.5 guarantee?
Yeah. Look, I don't think it's that low. There's no way. Because think about it. They knew that his minimum under Top Rank, his last contract, which ran out last November, his minimum guarantee was $3.5 million. Okay, so if they were going to make a serious deal, they had to start at what he did for the Porter fight, at least. Now, you have to understand the pay-per-view deals. You can make more money by taking a lesser guarantee, but playing for the upside. Now, for those of you that don't know what the upside really means, I've seen contracts, and I've heard of contracts, like a fighter will say, you know what? Instead of paying me $5 million guarantee, I'll take 3.5, but with the provision, if this pay-per-view hits a certain benchmark, I get a higher percentage of every buy after that number. So in other words, let's say a guy says, I'm going to be guaranteed $4.2 million, but I have upsides. And sometimes that upside could be if a pay-per-view hits 400,000, I'm just going to bring out a number. For every single pay-per-view buy over 400,000, everything north of that, you get like $5 per buy. That's one way of doing upside. And all of a sudden that thing hits, you can make a lot more money. And if you go back to Trinidad De La Hoya, it turned out that when De La Hoya fought Trinidad, he was represented by Magic Johnson's old lawyer, Leonard Amato, who didn't know the boxing business.
I remember.
So Bob Arum, I think, offered him like $10 or $12 million, but he said, you got two choices here. You could take $10 million or whatever it was, or take a lower guarantee, or you could play off the upside. And Leonard Armando did not understand that Puerto Rican-Mexican rivalry and all that. He said, no, Oscar, let's take the guarantee. Well, when that pay-per-view did over 1 million buys, Bob Arum ended up making more money than Oscar did, which really pissed off Oscar. Oscar took the wrong deal.
Yeah.
I mean, so that's where, I've always said, I've said this for a while, I believe for the future of pay-per-view to survive, you're going to have to change the market where fighters get less of a guarantee, but give them a higher percentage of the upside and create an incentive where they actually want to promote their own event.
Didn't Hagler have a deal similar to that? What you explaining
Yeah.
with Sugar Ray Leonard?
Yeah. When they made that fight in 1987.
87, yeah.
Yeah, Leonard took a deal that had a set amount with Mike Traynor, his lawyer. I forgot the amount. I think it's like $12 million. And they said, as long as Bob Arum puts up the money, he'll be involved in the event. Hagler said, I'm not going to fight without Arum. So Arum had to put up all the money. So I think he got like 12. When it came to Marvin, Bob told him, look, I'm going to make sure, because you're my guy and you're insisting on it, I want you to make more money than Ray Leonard. But here's the thing. If I offer you a lower minimum, you could play off the upside and gamble on the closed circuit and all that other stuff and whatever pay-per-view market there was. That thing exploded nationally. He made about $18 million.
Wow. Yeah.
So and it's funny, to this day, Ray Leonard says, Steve, Bob got me. He goes, it's my fault, but Bob got me.
Ray, hey, well, hold on, that was his choice though, right?
It was, and that's the thing. Well, Ray's a great guy. Ray is one of the nicest people. Ray can joke about, because Ray's rich. Trust me, we don't have to throw him a GoFundMe account.
Yeah.
He's laughing. He lives well. I've actually had a chance to interview him at his home. Trust me, he lives very well, and he can laugh about it because he said, "Steve, Bob tried to give me the better deal. He got me." And they joke about it.
Hey, Steve, thank you so much, thank you so much, brother, for calling in, man.
No, absolutely, and I'm going to keep listening. Keep listening, and I'll be listening on back on Sunday. You do a great job, and say, I wish everyone out there, or your whole audience, great weekend, guys.
All right, before you go, what's your prediction for tomorrow night? Mexayo versus what's my brother's name? Vargas?
Ray Vargas. Okay, Ray Vargas is the boringest Mexican champion I've ever seen. I am praying for Mark Mexayo, and I think that Pulev Chizor is going to be really boring, and I'm looking forward to Israel Madrimov and Soro on the zone. That's the best card. Also, Frank Martin, the talented lightweight out of Texas. I really like him.
Yeah,
Good
I like
fighter.
Frank Martin too. Yes, sir. All right, shout out to Steve Kim, man. Salute. Have a good day, Steve. Take care, bro.
All right, Coach. See you later.
Yes, sir. Hold on, guys. Let me get to the brother super chat. I had a super chat up here. I didn't acknowledge. I had it on the screen. Is that the one? Was that the super chat? Sorry, hold on, guys. Hold on. I think that was the one. Shout out to Hitman. Hey, okay. Dropping that $2. Bam! Super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy!
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
What it say, fam? You say flip it. Maybe it's Loma versus Kambosos. No, because Kambosos is not going to fight anyone but Devin Haney. You see what I'm saying? If you get what I'm saying, like if talking about for October, if Loma is hell bent on fighting Hitman in October, he won't get Kambosos. So Kambosos is hell bent on fighting Devin Haney. So that's how that'll go down.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Like there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that I hear. You know what I mean? Like literally, but I don't talk about it. Like Steve Kim said, he sent me something a few weeks ago. Like there's a lot of stuff I knew that he sent me as related to this subject matter as related to Crawford and Smith. I never said one word. I never said one word. I didn't say anything about it because it's not concrete. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, man. Hey, ABE, what you say, fam? He said I officially reported it first. Fight ain't happening. Hey, man. What you say, we say Rob G. You say Frank Martin, Team Texas. Yeah, Frank Martin, he's with Errol Spence, right? I think he's with Spence. Is he with Errol Spence, guys? I'm not sure. Well, no, I know he's with, I think PBC, something like that, yeah. But I don't know where he's from. You know what I mean? But I don't know where he's from. But you always hear this guy want this guy want that. But the bias, the guys are so biased that they just report it one side and slant it from their sources say. Well, what does he want? What you mean what he want? What does he want? Yeah, how come you know everything about this one guy, but you don't know nothing about what this guy wants? Oh, yeah. He said let it and we'll probably get some content creators. They're gonna see this live and they're gonna be reporting on the phone call I got from Steve Kim, more than likely. You're gonna hear from Blue, you're gonna hear from Fanon, you're gonna hear from all of the other Alphabet Boy channels, you're gonna hear from the non-Alphabet Boy channels. I ain't got no problem with it. I ain't got no problem with that. I ain't got no problem with that shit. It's all what you say, Damien Ben? He said yes, he's Arrow's fighter. Okay. He say Derrick James, Man Down Promotions. Okay. Man Down Promotions. Gary Hawkins, what you say? He say that deal is in the interest of the promoters because it's not going to offer it unless they win. All right. Let's see. He said I've been watching boxing too long. Spence Bud is bigger than anything. See, hey, you know what? M Stack, check this out, fam. Check this out. And I want y'all to hear me very, very clear. When Tim Smith, the vice president of operations at PBC, as a matter of fact, let's pull this up. Let's pull this up. Hold on. Because I don't want to misquote him. I don't want to misquote him. I don't want to misquote him. Wow, I just typed it in and I just saw 5 YouTube videos. One from the Boxing Voice, one from E Thriller, one from Town Biz, one from okay. Let's see. Let's go to Boxing News. All right. Now this was on. I know we're talking about Lomachenko, but we're gonna get back to that Lomachenko and Haney and stuff like that. This is on. Let me see something. Sit back, it's kind of blurry. Hold on, guys. Let me try to straighten this camera up a little bit. I'm gonna turn it to the left. Still kind of blurry when I sit back. Hold on, guys. All right, so I'm gonna have to turn it back to the right. Still don't like it. Still don't like it. Hold on, guys. All right, I think that's it. Camera looked like it was kind of blurry. I'm just trying to get the settings right on this lens. Hold on, I still don't like it. About right there. All right, bam. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. Now, I'm gonna let y'all see what Tim Smith was talking about. Now this is on the PBC podcast. This is on the PBC podcast, and he said it also on Nestor Gibbs, the Boxing Voice. I think Nestor Gibbs, the Boxing Voice, is the one that broke this. Is the one that originally broke this, if I'm not mistaken. I think he said it on the Boxing Voice. Now this is what Tim Smith said. He's the vice president of PBC. Hold on. Show this. Tim Smith of the PBC says that the reason why Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence Jr. welterweight clash hasn't been made is based on economics. Period. Now you'll get the guys, oh yeah, see Crawford, he pricing himself out. He asked for too much money, yada 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 yada. Notice they never say what Errol Spence wants. That's to you, Alphabet channel, YouTube channels who be spreading this propaganda. Notice y'all never say what Spence wants. So you kind of deceptive when you put these rumors and stuff out there because you don't give both sides of it. Your bias we clearly know where your loyalty lies. The guy who checked you guys about with the clickbait, right? That guy. But that's fine. That's fine. Let's continue. Now, Tim Smith said that Smith believes that the boxing fans won't purchase the Crawford versus Spence fight. Instead, they will pirate it and won't pay. This is what he said. He says economics. So he said Crawford hasn't been built into a pay-per-view attraction. I ain't got nothing. I don't give a damn about none of that shit. Can y'all make the fight happen? Yes or no? He said economics, and you don't really want to insult a guy like Crawford, who is a tremendous talent. And I'm not taking away anything from his talent. So, but this what I wanted to focus on here. He said that Smith believes that boxing fans won't purchase the Crawford versus Spence fight. Instead, they will pirate it and won't pay. I didn't get what he was saying when he said it the first time. And then I went to thinking, when Canelo Alvarez's fights, companies make profits, promoters make profits because Canelo has a fan base. And let's look at the demographics of Canelo's fan base. The demographics is probably mostly Hispanics. So the economic pool from his demographic is going to buy. Who is the demographics of Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence? If you was to believe YouTube and the Alphabet Boy channels, the demographics of those fighters are black. What Tim Smith is saying is, and I'm paraphrasing, you know what? The demographics of both of these fighters, they won't purchase the fight. Mostly they're going to pirate the fight. That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying. I missed it. I say, damn, okay. Wilder Fury. Bob Arum said he lost money on those fights. And Wilder had a guarantee of so many million, 20 million, something like that. Fury had a guarantee of such and such. If this is true, that a lot of these fans who you see online capping, yelling, screaming, yada, 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 they really don't like, y'all know I buy the fights. The only two pay-per-views I didn't buy was Keith Thurman, Mario Barrios, Luis Ortiz, and Charles Martin. I'm a content creator. So I buy the fights. So if you guys don't want to buy, you don't have to buy them if you don't want to. And we throw fight parties. Guys, let me. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about that? Am I being too far-fetched? Am I being too far-fetched? Because I'm trying to figure out, like, why would he? Now, Tim Smith is a black guy. Yarman saying this statement has racist undertones. And guess what? The crazy part about it, he's black. Tim Smith is black. So if it has racist undertones, then it has racist undertones from a black man talking about black fighters. If that's where you want to go at with it, on Yarman's, it's a black man. Tim Smith is a black man from the PBC. Does it change your perspective from racial undertones, my brother? Bless, what you say, sis? You say, well, let the PBC tell it. They've always wanted the fighters to make more money. Now let them tell it. Let them tell it. But I get what you're saying, though. I get what you're saying, though. I didn't think about it. Bless. I'm listen. I'm dead. Sis, I'm dead. I'm being dead serious right now. When they talk about Canelo doing fights, why they was willing to put up $100 million on Canelo? You want to know why? Because they know his demographics, which is mostly probably 98, 95% Hispanic. They are going to buy the fights. Boxing, who are the demographics of the fighter? Who are the demographics of the fighter's fan base? If you do a survey on YouTube from the Wakanda channels, what he's saying is, man, them dudes ain't gonna, for the type of money that Spence and Crawford wants, because these guys always talk about, well, Crawford want this, Crawford want that, but they never say anything about what Spence want. What Steve Kim saying was shit. You goddamn Spence want, but he's saying both. From what he's saying both fighters want north of $20 million, both a piece. So next time you guys report it, make sure you say that too. Now say the other side, and this is why y'all be catching hell right now with a lot of flack online, because y'all be so disingenuous. If the shoe fits, I'm not saying no names, but if the shoe fits, wear it. That's all I'm saying. Because I'm like, I ain't the smartest guy in the world. Okay, let's say what you said to. If he want $20-25 million, what the fuck do Spence want? Spence don't want that 1.5, that $2 million guaranteed. I'm pretty sure he don't want that. And then what come on the back end or whatever the hell that is, I'm pretty sure he don't want that. So, you know what I mean? But y'all, they don't ever say nothing about that. True. That's what he's saying. That's the way I'm interpreting it. Y'all, I ain't trying to convince nobody of nothing. That's the way I'm interpreting it. He's saying, look here, man. And this is why I remember when Jamel Charlo said that he said, the hell with all you broke Wilder fans or something like that. When he was going through a little skirmish online with Wilder, he said, all you broke ass Wilder fans. A lot of those people who was arguing, debating online, is just a lot of the Wilder fans, they didn't buy like you'd have thought the way that fight was hyped up, they would have did 1.5 million pay-per-view buys and stuff like that. I remember Bob Arum saying that they needed to make at least $1 million just to break even or something like that. The fight pay-per-views for Tyson Fury and Wilder did less. I'm talking about the second fight, did less than $1 million domestically. And Fury got a lot of money, Wilder got a lot of money. The third fight pay-per-view sold less than the second fight. And we know the first one didn't do much. You get what I'm saying? So, man, I can't afford to pay you guys all this goddamn money and the demographics of your fan base. So when people say, why they got all this money for Canelo, but they ain't got no money for Crawford? Well, Canelo is the $100 million bag. Canelo is the bag. Canelo fan base go justify that $100 million deal that y'all offer Canelo. Because Canelo is the bag. Canelo the bag. When Canelo walks into the building, guess what? His supporters come in there and they buy. That's what he's saying. He's saying the demographics, which are probably overwhelmingly African-American, for Crawford and Spence, for the type of money that both guys want to make, guess what? The demographics ain't going to pay for it. They not going to buy that. So basically, do you guys want me to give you? Do you guys want me to give you the street version? Because I can give you the street version. Basically, what he's saying, man, these niggas ain't gonna buy nothing, man. They doing all that talking and capping online. We watch all of them. They do capping online. But dog, when we have pay-per-view events, we know. Like they know down to the dollar. They know down to. They got people who study this stuff online. They understand. They look at the demographics of people who buy. Y'all don't understand. Hey, bro, I'm telling you, bro. They look at the demographics. Who are the demographics of this particular fighter? The type of money he want, the demographics are not going to. It ain't. That's why they say it ain't adding up. If this guy only do 150,000 pay-per-view buys, and this guy doing 250,000 pay-per-view buys, guess what? His 150 plus 250, that's probably gonna be 400,000. Let's say they do some shit like that, and this guy want north of 20 million. Both guys want north of 20 million. Look here, man, this shit ain't gonna fly. True. Tim Smith is a black man. So as I said before, if it has racial undertones, guess what? It came from a black guy. Do you still feel it has racial undertones now? I'm just calling the way I see it. I'm not asking anyone to agree with me. I'm saying my personal opinion. And I didn't get it. I didn't get it when he said it. But I thought about it when I saw it the other day. I was like, oh, I be damned. I was like, oh, I'll be damned. I'll be damned. I'll be damned. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it is. We know these dudes online just be talking. 70-30, 80-20. Sign the contract. Sign the contract. You're pricing yourself out. He priced himself out. He wants too much money. Well, what does this guy want? Don't worry about what he wants. Don't worry about that. We just focusing on this one guy. Man, you broke ass niggas ain't gonna buy nothing. That's what he's saying. Take it how you want to take it. You niggas, all you gonna do is sit in and you ain't gonna buy it. This is what he said. This is what he's selling you. Take it or leave it alone. Take it or leave it alone. He said, does this fight truly get over 500,000 buys? You know what? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. Now that I think about it now, I was looking at it all wrong. Again, this is my personal opinion, guys. My personal opinion. This is not Steve Kim's opinion. He's not saying this. I don't want no content creator talking about something. Steve Kim said that blacks don't buy and made racial undertones. No, he ain't say none of that shit. This is what I'm saying. Because I didn't catch on to what Tim Smith said. So he said, Smith believes fans won't purchase the Crawford Spence fight. Instead, they'll pirate it and won't pay. Why does he feel that way? Why does a black man who is the VP of operations at the PBC, why does he feel that way? I'm asking questions. Let's go to the chat. He said, yeah, but that's only for the best fight in boxing today in the world. I don't think that's a lot. Let's go to the chat. He said, give them both 10 million plus pay-per-view or back end and let's start the fight $49.99. No. That fight gonna be $80. And it ain't gonna be no $49 real life living. That fight gonna be every bit of $80. That fight gonna be every bit of $80, my brother. He said, yeah, but that's only okay. I'd have read that. I'm just saying. What you say since you said I watched it? He said I watched it at the sports bar for $20 admission. Now I'm finna explain something to you. He says they want too much money. Crawford doesn't sell. Both fighters. And Spence only sells to a certain point. You get what I'm saying? He only sells to a certain point. He's not selling he's not selling the money that he's asking for. He ain't selling like that. You get what I'm saying? And we know Crawford don't sell. So how can both fighters justify that? The demographics. F Society, he says, I know plenty of black older folks who are super racist, especially to their own kind, respectfully. I'm not here to have F Society. I ain't here to have a racism. I'm just, racism conversation. We ought to know that'll go down a whole nother rabbit hole right there. We know how racially conscious and unconscious people are online, so I don't even want to go down there. I just want to stick to boxing. But this is what Tim Smith is, and this is. I'm just saying me. I'm like, God damn, I didn't catch it. How I didn't catch it? Joe G, you said most max about 450K. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I got my dog right here. Cookie want to come in. Hold on. Yeah, man. I got an old Cookie right here, man. So I got a source. Y'all, I got a source right here. Cookie know a whole lot. Cookie on the inside. This is my daughter dog, guys. This is my daughter dog. He got a dog named Cookie now. This is my daughter dog. This is my daughter's dog. Let's see. Shout out to Swift 718 for dropping that. Bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
What to say, fam? He said PBC should put it on Fox broadcast TV. Ad revenue / sponsors with Fox paying for the production would make the money necessary. Okay, but these promoters got to stop being lazy, sit down and promote like they're supposed to be. Hey, man.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Bro, I'm dead at, but it just slapped me in the face. I'm like, damn, he said it in code. That was cold. Shout out to Tariq Nasheed and Professor Jason Black. Shout out to JRG for dropping that. Bam, half a dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
What did you say, my brother? You say the alphabet channels are affecting their favorite fighters by down talking and lied about the other fighters. Those fans won't support the Alphabet Boy channel. You know what? It's so crazy because they do it in the name of bigging up their fighter. What they don't understand is they're hurting their fighter, especially right now when it comes to this fight with Terrence Crawford. You did everything in your power to tear down the other black fighter that now it's like, God damn, now I'm not saying that's the reason why, you know what I mean? But I'm saying, like, you know, you can't have it both ways. And that's all I've ever did from day one. I called out the double standards and the inconsistencies. And I'm like, dude, look at how is what you're doing being productive? You know, and I point that out. I was a cool enough time sellout, but guess what? History is proving me right. History is proving me right very fast.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Let me get Cookie, man. Let let y'all see Cookie, man. Anybody want the smoke? Any YouTube channel got beef? I got something for you. Give me a Cookie. Come on. There you go. Yeah, man. Anybody got beef? Anybody want the smoke? Anybody want some smoke? I got Cookie right here. Cookie, tell him what's up. What's happening? This is my daughter dog, Cookie. Hey, we won't do all that now. Hey, look here, man. Anybody want some smoke? Cookie, you on live right now. You on live. Anybody want some smoke? Anybody want it? Anybody want it? Come get some. He got a white dog. I told you he said on cold. Brother, you have a white dog. It's a white and brown dog. Brother, how come you got the white dog, but you didn't buy a black or brown dog, my brother? You got to stay on cold, brother. Brother, you got a white dog? Oh, I'm like, brother, that ain't my dog. It's my daughter dog. That ain't the point, brother. You got a white dog, brother. Oh, my Lord.
We the Charlo twins. We known for calling everybody out.
Please call these people out. Listen, the whole world's looking at you. Call these people out,
What's
please.
up? It's the Jamal the Hitman Charlo. Let's get it. Who want it?
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Mexican monster.
Nello. Yeah, man. He said Cookie ain't scared of no smoke. True. Yeah, man. Well, hold on. Let's open up the phone lines. Shit. Hey, we need 3 more likes to open up the phone lines. Yeah, man. Mary G said, I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, man. Yeah, you know, I'm just saying, you know, Cookie want the smoke now. Cookie want the smoke. Hey, I'm gonna create a YouTube. Told my daughter to create a YouTube channel for her. She'll probably get more followers than Lotto. Hey, what you say, Bless? Bless say, the money only get funny when it comes to black fighters, and I don't respect that ish at all. Sanaya, what's going on? What you looking for, Cookie? Cookie right here. She ain't here, I got her. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, what you say? He said, yeah, we don't do all that though. Yeah. Oh, you talking about, yeah, I ain't gonna kiss no dog. I don't do that shit. Well, the one Mr. Hand said, Cookie about the business. Hey, swear she a pit too. Somebody come to the door, be barking. She swear she a pit, boy. He said, Umar go crazy about the white cookie. This brother, this Negro pen right here. This I was y'all know I was Umar. This Negro pen. This brother was on his live, and he held up a white dog. I be damned. Brother, how are we going to start the revolution, brother, and you got a white dog? Brother, explain this to me, my brother. You have a white dog. Out of all of those black and brown dogs out there that you could have purchased, you purchased a white dog?
I said Big Papa needs to eat before the keynote lecture tonight. The doors open in 2 hours, and I need some Southern cooking. I said the doors open in 2 hours, and I need some Southern cooking.
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. It is what it is. Phone lines open, man. 530-494-9636. Anybody want to call in? Call in, man. Anybody want to call in? Call in. The number is on the bottom. As a matter of fact, like yesterday I had the number up. I don't think people was able to really see it. So let me do this. Let me have it strolling on the bottom. There we go. We'll just do that. Number strolling on the bottom right there, guys. Right there. US calls 530-494-9636. Just look at the bottom. It's strolling on the bottom. Yeah, but I just thought about that, dog. Like, I just thought about that, fam. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, man, shit. That's what he was talking about. That's what Tim was talking about. And if I say, he say, Coach, Umar want to fight you. The white dog. This brother got a white dog. I be damned. It's okay to have a white woman, but a white dog? Oh, hell no. Sorry about that. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, what's up, man? Yamas from Brooklyn, man.
Yamas from Brooklyn. Talk to me, my brother.
Oh, man, I had you in mind today, man. I was at the gym about an hour ago. My homeboy, he do security for Floyd. He was talking about how well that fight sold and how you was talking about how good of a job Ellaby did. I had you in mind. I said, damn, man. Because I asked him, was he going to leave Floyd? What happened with that? He said, yo, that was never the plan. He said, we was getting a lot of publicity off that bullshit. And like, you said it all, man. You said all this, man.
Yeah.
And you picked up Ellaby for selling that fight, man. You was on point, Coach. And like, I want to make a comment as far as that Tim Smith shit said with him.
Yes, sir.
Yo, that guy's a dickhead, man. He used to write for the Daily News. And I used to run into him at fights like at Hammerstein. That's like a small little venue Lou DeBell used to put on years ago. And I went up to him, I'm trying to, talk boxing with him. I get excited, we see a fighter, reading his column all the time. This nigga looking at me like, nigga, who is this black guy trying to talk to me? If you don't get the fuck out of my face, now he got a funny way about him, is my point.
But he's black.
So him saying some, come on, man. So Clarence Thomas, so motherfucking Candace Owens, so O.J. Simpson. I'm not black, I'm O.J. Okay. Nah, you're not. Yo, listen, man.
I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
See, Coach, you playing around with niggas, man. But you know what it is, man.
Yeah.
Yo, Coach, you know what it is, man. Certain people writing you checks. You got to kowtow to certain individuals. You know what I'm saying? He's a dickhead, man. I'm not surprised anything he says, man.
Yeah.
As far as that goes.
Yes, sir.
But, it's just a shame to me, man. And I'm going to close with this, man. It's a shame to me that Spencer Crawford can be the top guys in the game, ready to fight, and they got to hear this type of bullshit from my own people, and then a Rolly tank fight, do them numbers, $5 million at the fucking gate, and they got to fight for their little scratch. Yo, they deserve whatever they get. I hope they get the most, man. And I'm going to leave it at that, man. Peace and love, Coach.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Yamas, man. Please, salute you, fam. Shout out to my brother from Brooklyn. Yeah, man, I told y'all, man. I said, man, you know what, man? Tank ain't going nowhere, dog. This just a publicity stunt they're using to promote this Rolly Romero fight. And that's exactly what it was. When he said he was leaving, he was lying all along. But then he came back and said, no, I ain't never said I was leaving. I said that my contract up. I got all the receipts. We did shows on this now. I got all the receipts. We did show. Listen. I got receipt after receipt after receipt. Everything he said leading up to the point right there. And just to have Calvin Ford, shout out to Calvin Ford, say this.
Does Tank need Devin Haney? No, he doesn't. To tell you the truth, If you remember in Floyd career, he talked about that. He spoke about that. That he's not he's a prize fighter. He fight for money. You know what I'm saying? You know, the belts are good, but when you look at the sanctioning fee and all that stuff on the belts, that's a lot of money and whatnot. Like I always say, Gervonta Davis just want to make his money and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? The opportunity opposes itself. You know what I'm saying? You know, he got the right to make a decision that what he want to do.
You know what he said? Hey man, he's a prize fighter, man. Floyd said he was a prize fighter when Floyd was boxing. He said, man, Tank just want to, just do what he got to do, just get his money. That means he's cool with the situation. Yeah, your old dirty boxing. That's a recent interview. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The podcast. Let me see. Hold on. The podcast is called.
Does Tank need that?
Damn. What is on?
Does Tank need Devin?
On the Gloves or something like that. On the Gloves podcast. It was all a publicity stunt. That's all it was. And this is why I said that Tank Davis is in a very unique situation. Because he has a very loyal fan. He has a cult-like fan base. And I told you guys, I say Tank has the casuals from the streets. He got the dope boys, the pimps, the pussies, the prostitutes, the trappers, the gangbangers. He has that audience, and that audience buys. Remember, I kept telling you guys that. I said, man, he in a very unique situation because he can fight hog head cheese, and they're gonna be excited about it, right? But then Tank also has a hardcore boxing fan base that ain't trying to hear that shit. The boxing fans that Tank have, they like, man, we want to see you. We want to see you fight Lomachenko. That's what Killer the Kid say. We want to see you fight Devin Haney. We want to see you fight Ryan Garcia. Tank had a smile on his face and he was twisting his hair. When are we gonna see these fights, man? To be honest with you, he was twisting his hair. I don't know. To be honest, I never really asked for those fights. He told you what the league was. After the Rolly Romero fight, hugged Leonard Ellerby, he say, still Mayweather Promotions, baby. Say that again. Remember Leonard Ellerby said that? Say that again. Still Mayweather Promotions. Yeah, it was all game to sell the Rolly Romero fight. And I told you guys, Rolly Romero he's a judo, he has a background, he's a judo wrestler, dog. That boy can't fight. He don't know what a check left hook is. You saw what happened? They sold us on a guy who's known for trolling on youth on Instagram. They sold a guy who can't fight at all. Telegraph his punches. Do the little leaping body hop when he comes forward towards you. Bro, like everything wrong. He sold that. Bro, my cousin lost, I think he said he lost $100. I forgot exactly how much he lost. He was so convinced that Rolly Romero was going to beat Tank Davis. I think he better, don't misquote me on this, but I think he bet $100 on this. Dead ass serious. Yeah, say Gilly the Kid. Yeah, Gilly, yep. Hold on, guys. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, this is Stacks with chat.
Oh, Coach.
M Stacks, what's going on, fam? Where you calling from, my brother? Where you calling from?
Virginia Beach.
Yeah, VA, man. M Stacks, talk to him, my brother.
Yeah, man. Like I was saying, man, these promoters been playing us, man. Been telling us lies. I pretty much don't believe anything from any of these lying ass promoters because who promoted this fight? Them? Top Rank?
Yeah.
ESPN? None of them. We did.
Yeah.
All of us. The clickbait channels too. This was out of line for saying that because we built this on YouTube. We know the demographics. And I'm going to give you an analogy. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Stay with me, okay, Coach?
Yes, I got you. Go ahead.
All right.
Talk, brother. Talk, my brother.
All right. You got a menu at a restaurant, right?
Yes, sir.
You got 2 plates. You got rice and corn, and you got rice and jerk chicken. Which one you think is gonna sell more at the restaurant?
Rice and jerk chicken.
Rice and jerk chicken. Why do you think that?
You know, I mean, it's the more appetizing meal. That's part of what people you got your protein with the chicken, rice. Rice and corn is pretty much.
Yeah.
You know, you get what I'm saying. It's more people.
You can make that at home.
Make that at home,
right?
Yeah.
So if I'm comparing the rice as the star of the show, the big guy, like your Canelo's, whoever is your pay-per-view star, and the corn is the opponent, right?
Right.
That combination of jerk chicken and rice, you want. That rice and corn ain't selling. So if you got a star fighting a no-name like Canelo versus Yildirim, ain't nobody buying that shit. But if you got Canelo versus, I don't know, Benavidez maybe, or another big star, let's say Spence was up there just for, the purpose, that combination sells way more. So these guys are basing these fights off demographics, off product, because boxing is a business, ain't it?
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, right. It's a business.
The business is I got a product, right? And I'm trying to sell it to you. Now, if it's not something that you want, it's not going to sell. But if it is something that you want, it's going to sell good.
Right.
So these guys saying that it's not going to sell based on past numbers, they don't know what they're talking about. This is the biggest fight in boxing. Bigger than anything Canelo did, all the Yildirim, Caleb Plant. They gave him $40 million, gave Plant $10 million for that fight.
Right. That's
You
because
think-
of
you think
that's because of it wasn't because of Plant, that's because of Canelo. And that's what I was saying. Like,
Right.
what are the demographics of Canelo's fan base?
They're boxer fans too. They want to see Spence versus Crawford too.
Yeah, but
that's what they ain't saying.
Right. I hear exactly what you're saying, but the way they're looking at it, the way Tim Smith is looking at it, he's saying, listen, and they have people probably in the background, IT and stuff like that. They study the analytics. They study like what is the race and nationality.
I don't care about it.
I know you don't care, but I'm telling you, this is what these people back here with are doing. And I didn't catch it the first time. And I say, why he say they won't buy it? Well, Canelo sold this and Canelo sold that. Terrence Crawford and Spence have two different demographics. They have different demographics of fan base than Canelo have. Canelo demographics, his fan base demographics are mostly Mexican, and they buy support. The Crawford and Spence demographics is mostly black. So they're saying that if you look at the demographics of the type of money that both of these guys want, this is why they're saying, well, both of them got to be realistic. You know what I mean? And y'all guys might take a little less money. The YouTube channel has just been saying what Crawford wants. They've been throwing that out there. I don't know if that's true or not, but Steve Kim reiterated some of the same thing. But they never say what Spence want. And my thing was, okay, is Crawford want north of 20? What the hell does Spence want? My common sense tell me he want the same goddamn thing. You know what I mean? So they're saying that the demographics of both fighters are not going to buy the fight. They're not going to buy. They're going to steal it. That's what he's saying. And he didn't say demographics, but now it hit me. I'm like, oh, now I get it. Now I get it. So, but what you're saying is this. You're saying if you give us the right fight, if you give us this fight with Crawford and Spence, guess what? Those people who you think that are not going to buy it, they are going to be so excited about this particular meal with rice and curry chicken that they are going to buy this fight. That's what you're saying. You're saying that that the product is so good that it's going to compel the people to want to buy this fight. Is that what you're saying?
Right. Because there's two reasons. Just like you and me are black, I still want to see Canelo versus Benavidez. That's a pay-per-view I'm buying.
Right.
Just like the Mexicans know that Spence versus Bud, they're talking about it on their channel too. It's no different. And the same people that are buying these pay-per-views for Tank, making him a star, he's doing big numbers against no-name opponents. Rice and corn. You know what I'm saying? And he's doing numbers. Those same people gonna buy the pay-per-view. You know what I mean?
The people that bought Crawford, Tyson versus Jones, they did 1 million pay-per-views. Some of them people are watching too. They want to see a good fight too. Like, this fight is on sale, man. These promoters ain't promoted nothing. We built this fight. We know it's gonna do good. I ain't gonna let nobody tell me that this fight ain't gonna sell, man, because this is all we've been talking about. This is all we've been clamoring for, man. They don't know what they're talking about.
And what I was saying, I'm gonna let you go, but what I was saying was, I said, man, this ain't on Crawford and Spence. You know, put the bias aside. I don't like Crawford. I don't like Spence. Forget all that. I'm saying, bro, like, the guys who write the checks are going to be the ones who determine whether this fight happened or not. This ain't on them. So, you know, for what
they need to pay him. It's $100 million.
Yeah, you know,
$100 million fight right here.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen. Hey, M Stacks, man. Shout out to you, my brother, man. Salute. Thank you for calling in, fam. Okay, appreciate that.
All right, hey, Coach, man.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for everything you do, man.
Yeah.
I love the game you be spitting. I be listening, man.
Yeah, man. I appreciate that. Fam. Yes, sir. Shout out to M Stacks, man. Calling from VA, man. Salute to Jermaine for dropping that $2. Bam! Super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said Loma will beat Haney by unanimous decision in October. Watch. Okay, man. That's a good prediction.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Shout out to my sister Lisa Bell. She say, so if these promoters don't want to make big fights, good luck to them. You know the crazy part about it? Lisa? The same people who suffer from cognitive dissonance online, following these certain channels who push these certain narratives with the clickbait and stuff, they're going to be the main ones running around saying that Crawford priced himself out, he didn't want to fight, money this, money that, yada, 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 blah, this, quasi, and just totally disregard that Spence probably want the same amount of money that Crawford wants. But because it doesn't fit the narrative, they're going to totally disregard that. Low IQs, they really do. And I dropped the video December the 16th last year, and I said I really hope that I'm wrong about this. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see. I'm not gonna say more. We're gonna see. I have received some more information, but I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna keep my mouth closed, and we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what happens. But I just want to let you guys know that's what he's talking about. That's what he's talking about. Kevin Lyles, what's going on? He say most casual black fans will not buy. They will stream for free. PBC Central say, I'll take a hog head cheese sandwich. True. Hog head cheese sandwich. Yeah, man. I'm going to just address everybody in the chat, man. Everybody in the chat. Let's see. Address everybody one by one. F Society say Spence got a warrant 30-40. Whew, boy. This is crazy. Marion G, what you say? You say it's amazing how certain black Americans seem to be physically hurt by Canelo. Like stay awake at night hurt. Like sit in the shower crying. What the F is wrong with you? What I don't know which black Americans are you talking about, sis. Although what you say? You say Mexicans, we buy any Canelo fight. Bro, like, I just, shout out to my sister Bless. She say, so they think us African Americans just out here broke. Bless, I'm just like, you sis, it just hit me. I was like, oh shit, this what he talking about. Because I'm like, if you look at it from a boxing fan standpoint, it doesn't make sense. He's looking at it from a racial demographic standpoint. He's looking at it from, this is the demographics of fighters who overwhelmingly buy and support Errol Spence. This is the demographics of sorry about that. Sorry, not fighters, fans. This is the who support Errol Spence. This is the demographics of fans who overwhelmingly support Terrence Crawford. We know Spence does a little more than Crawford. We do know that from pay-per-views. But guess what? He's saying that, man, when we look in the audience, what do we see? When Canelo fights, we look in the audience, what do we see? When Jamel Charlo fought for Undisputed, how did that turn out? And that's why he's saying what he's saying. I'm just calling the way I see it. I don't care whether you hate Crawford or hate Smith. Don't matter to me. I'm telling you, this is my interpretation of what Tim Smith is saying. And I think I'm right. True. He said not all Mexicans. Yeah, of course not all Mexicans. I can't sit back and say that every Mexican on the planet is buys Canelo. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that. You know what I mean? But I'm saying we talking about a demographic that buy. Shout out to Rebuttal Entertainment, man. Salute to you, fam. Because you know what's going to be said. You know what's going to be said. You know, I pretty much know all the channels who hate Crawford. So they're going to say, oh, man, he ain't doing this, he ain't doing that. Of course, I get it, I understand. You don't like the guy that's going to fit your narrative. I get it, I understand. But Tim Smith is, you know, is saying what Tim Smith is saying is pretty much, I get what he's saying now. These fighters don't put their own money up for their fights. Sign what contract? For how much money? Since you know all of that. You need to sign a contract. Sign what contract and for how much money? Since you know that much. Well, I don't know how much money. I just need you to sign the contract. What contract? It is what it is. I tell you the truth. I'm the cool Uncle Tom sellout. It's fine. I ain't got no problem with it. They so used to being lied to, man. They like being lied. They like the lie sound better to them. What you say, fam? You say there are haters in every culture. Hate knows no color. No, it doesn't. Hate knows no color. You right about that. True. What you say, my sister Miss Fitch? She say, hog head cheese sandwich. He say, Coach, you from down south. I don't even eat her hog head cheese. Candy Slim, what you say, fam? He says, Bud and Spence are two of my favorite, but Canelo does numbers. To get that extra large bag. Yeah. Facts over feeling. Yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. And that's what he meant by that. That's what he mean by that. If I was asking him a question, that's what I would ask him. When you say that, as a matter of fact, this is what I do. And you guys heard it from me first. So if you hear any of these guys say it, you know it came from me. I would ask Tim Smith. If Nestor Gibbs, you get this guy back on your show, ask him, say, what is the demographics of fans who overwhelmingly support Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, in your opinion? What's the nationality of the demographics? And could you please, when you say that the fans are not going to buy it, they will pirate it, they won't pay. He said they'll pirate it and won't pay. Could you be more specific about that? Are you talking about a certain demographics of fans? Or are you just talking about boxing fans overall in general? I'm going to tell you why that's very important. Oh, Thomas Jones, I'm glad you brought that up. You said, Coach, are you doing your show tonight? Hey, listen, sorry about that, guys. We not doing the show tonight because we won't be doing it till Monday. Sorry about that. We won't be doing it till Monday. Monday or maybe Sunday night. Just please look on the notifications. I'm thinking about Sunday night. I can't do it tonight because there was some things that came up. I can't do it tonight. Some things that came up I really got to take care of. Shout out to what you say, Bless. You say, Coach, I feel like a lot of people stole the Wilder fight because they didn't want to support him. Shout out for Arlette. Arlette. Oh my God, sis, I'm so sorry. We're not doing the show tonight. We're not doing the show tonight because I'm not able to do it. I'm not able to do it tonight. But we are going live tomorrow night for the fights. We're going live tomorrow night for the fights, and we'll probably do the show Sunday. He said, take your time, Coach. We all know you want to put out quality content. Yeah, something came up, though. Something really came up, fam. I really can't do it. Something came up, man. He said Mexico fights are free. Yeah, but we talking about when they selling the pay-per-views, we talking about here in America. We talking about in America, SC. He said Mexican and American culture fan base is different. He said American top sports in soccer and boxing. America is NFL and NBA. Boxing is down the list. Hence, Mexican fans can generate higher pay-per-view buys. Shout out to my sister Bless. Hey, okay. Dropping that $2. Bam! Super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Bless say, she say, shit, they pay for them ragged ass Jordans.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
See, like when I do my shows, right? Remember I told you guys, I say these guys make certain content, these clickbait channels that Spence was retweeted was talking about. They make this stuff because their analytics tell them what to do. When you look at your analytics, I can literally show you right now. I can go behind my analytics. I can tell you. I know I have overwhelmingly number of people who watch my show. I'm in 90. I think I got 95.6% men who watch my show. 94%. I got like a 5% of women watch my show. Right? I know the countries who watch my show, the times people who watch my show, what times they're gonna be on YouTube. I know what time to drop a video. I know all of that stuff. All of it, like when these people who do this stuff in the background, they know, like in sales, and you're looking at analytics and sales, these people know the spending habits and patterns of each nationality or race of people. They know what the blacks like to buy and spend their money on. They know what the whites like to buy and spend their money on. They know what the Hispanics like to buy and spend their money on. They know what blacks from the ages of 18 to 35, what they 18 to 30, what they like to spend their money on. They know what whites from 18, like they got this stuff broken down to a science. People study you. Like I come from sales. I come from marketing. I'm telling you, this is what we got to do. I was taught this shit, like literally, like I didn't even know it was that deep. I've been doing it a while, but you get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, bro. So when he's speaking to me, he's speaking code. That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying. The Robotic Entertainment say these guys not Mayweather Pacquiao. No, they're not. Neither one of them. Shout out to Damian Bennett. Damian said he says it's all about the analytics. Very easy to tell exactly who buys the fight. Clearly, the fight isn't worth what you fight fans think. Just that simple. True, true, true. Yeah, man. Yeah. Annalise say Coach going to be at a party tonight. He busy. No, I'm not going to no party. Not tonight. SC says cookie time. Nah. Something really serious came up though. Some business I really got to take care of. He said you got a cable. He said you got what you say. He said you got to have a cable to buy pay-per-view, right? Unless you're on an app subscription. Yeah. Well, yeah, you can yeah. Well, if you got the internet, yeah, you got to have a cable to buy. Like PBC, if you're going to buy pay-per-view, it's going to be Showtime. You can get a subscription with Showtime online, but you get what I'm saying? I'm knocked down 305. What did he say? He said, Coach, you should do a poll. If possible, go 1 or 2 to a fight, or I will purchase the fight, or who will steal the fight. I mean, of course, everybody in the chat is probably going to say they'll buy the fight or whatever, but I'm just saying, bro, like, if you look at what he's saying, I didn't even think, right, man, you know what? I didn't even think about that shit, dog. I was like, damn, that's what he's talking about. That's what he's talking about. He's talking about the respective fan bases. He said, what you say, my brother? You say, couldn't they do Crawford Spence on ESPN? Nah, that ain't gonna happen. PBC only deal with Showtime and Fox. And then get huge money from the corporate sponsors to replace the pay-per-view money? Nah, they can't do that, fam. They can't do that. Eric, what you say, fam? You say, I'm half Mexican, and believe me, Coach, a lot of Mexicans don't like Canelo. There's a lot of that don't like Canelo, but it doesn't matter how many don't like him. What matters is how many do like him that pays to watch his fights. And you may have people who don't like Canelo would pay to watch his fight because they don't like him. You get what I'm saying, Eric? What matters, what they're looking at is who's going to pay for it. And Canelo has a track record. You know what I mean? You know what Spencer's going to do. He's always going to do somewhere in the 200,000 something range in pay-per-views. His biggest pay-per-views when he fought a Mexican, Mikey Garcia. Ever since then, that shit went going down. So they got to know what he gonna do, and he can they're gonna pay him $2 million up front and $2 million up front and give him whatever percentage on pay-per-views and stuff like that after they recoup all their money and stuff like that. We know that. But now, to fight Crawford, he want north of $20 million. And according to what Steve Skim is saying, that Crawford wants north of $20 million too. That shit ain't gonna fly. They can afford to give shit. That's $50 million. That's Canelo. That's Canelo got paid what, $40 million for Caleb Plant, guaranteed. You know the pay-per-view, PBC don't do that guaranteed shit like that. Nah, we gonna give you a little bit right here, give you a couple dollars right here, dog, and let's see what we do over here on this end. Canelo was like, nah, puto, you gotta give me you gotta give me up front. Shout out to Arlette. Nah, puto, you got to give me guaranteed. Yeah. Yeah, puto, you got to give me guaranteed. I don't give a damn how y'all normally do it. Yeah, over here, baby boy, check this out. Nello, big Nello, over here, baby boy, check this out, man. Nello, I am the PBC. Me and Al are one and the same umbrella. Looking, Nello, what we gonna do? We normally give our fighters over here $1.5 million to $2 million guaranteed. And then you get the rest on the back end. I know you want $40 million. What we're gonna do? We're gonna give you these $2 million up front, guaranteed, and then you're gonna get the other $38 million on the back end, okay? And then you're gonna get that. That's how we do that. Nello like, nope. You can't give me the Errol Spence contract. That's what Canelo said. You can't give me the Tank Davis contract. No. You gonna give me the Canelo Alvarez contract. $40 million guaranteed. That's what the hell I want. And I want and I want a percentage of the back end. I want the Mexican TV rights. I want this and that. Listen, Canelo is a different animal. Crawford and Spence can't do that. They ain't got no fans like that. Don't listen to these niggas on YouTube now. Don't let these niggas on YouTube fool you now. These niggas on YouTube just be, a lot of these dudes just be playing PlayStation all goddamn day. A lot of these dudes, they're in their baby mama house right now eating up all the cheering cereal, drinking up all the Kool-Aid, buying Jordans like what Bless said. Nick sacks, selling Nick sacks in their neighborhood. I'm just saying a segment of those guys. You get what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be funny, but this probably what Tim Smith talking about. Man, these niggas ain't even about this shit. There's a reason why the PBC, who you guys think is a black-owned company, but it's not. But for argument's sake, there's a reason why Wakanda, the PBC, would offer a Mexican fighter whatever amount of money he fucking wants. But then they won't offer the two black American fighters what they want. It's the demographics of the fan base. One fan base is going to buy, the other fan base isn't going to buy. They're going to be online arguing. They're going to be online talking about sign the contract. 60-40, 70-30, 80-20. He's scared. That's about all they're going to do. That's what he's saying. This man is a free agent and he still can't get a fight done. Can't get a fight signed. That's his fault. I know some content creators saying that right now. That's his fault. Because they don't like the dude. They don't understand that. I ain't gonna say that. Fuck it. It is what it is. What you say? He say 20 mil is a little crazy. Yeah. Yep, I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. You call it how you want to call it. SC, he said, you're right. Roberto, what you say, fam? He said 1,000% agree. Yeah, man, listen, man, bro, that's why I don't understand, tearing down Canelo. We got $100 million on Canelo to fight 3 fighters. Errol Spence, we're gonna try to get you paid, man, and we're gonna have you move up to fight. We're gonna throw you in the package deal to fight Canelo, Canelo. Yeah? Yeah, you're gonna get your highest payday fighting Canelo. Hell yeah, sick of y'all make that happen, Al. Oh man, Al, sick of y'all make that happen. Canelo like, nah, I'm gonna take the DAZN deal. Damn, the bag has left the building. Bag has left the building. Yeah, man. Bro, I'm calling the way I see it, dog. I'm calling the way I see it. Canelo is the bag. When Canelo fights, hotels are sold out. Venues are sold out. Concession stands, everything. He's a walking economy. This is why Stephen Espinosa, Al Heyman, them be like, yeah, man, I offer him $100 million. Tom Brown, offer him $100 million contract. They ain't doing that shit to the black fighters. True. Hey man, but this your Wakanda. This your Wakanda. That's why, dog. That's why I don't get caught up in that shit, dog. I don't get caught up in this. Yeah, man. This Wakanda narrative. It's not true. When you're dealing with money like that and you're on that level, the only color these people see is green. I've been telling you guys that since I've been on YouTube. This is the color they see. What I say don't fit the Wakanda narrative. I get it. What I say when y'all hear me talk, I'm talking coon talk. I'm talking Uncle Tom talk. I'm talking sellout talk. This what they say. My detractors say about me. Guess what? You ain't go. But guess what? Tim Smith know what the hell he talking about. This is what they talking about. I'm telling you the truth. I get persecuted as long as I make up some shit and lie to you. Like what's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Coach Malachi Williams, back at y'all with another one. And then they said, if I come with some shit like that, you know what I mean? And shoving that shit down your goddamn throat, guess what? You'll be facts. I tell you like your TI is I got to be all this other shit. Just to circle back and realize, motherfucker gonna be like, you know what, man? God damn, this fight ain't happened yet. Shit, God damn. Well, you know what, man? I think that dude, I think that coon, that dude I called a coon, I think he was right. Sound good? If you listen to these YouTube channels, you would think that certain fighters from Dallas, Texas got millions of fans. No. Tearing down the other guy who is less popular than the guy from Dallas, Texas, that doesn't help at all. You got 2 brothers, 2 black men. Y'all don't want to see the 2 black men get paid? Why tear down the other guy? Oh, because he won't give you an interview. True. Because he won't give you an interview. This about an interview? Okay. Then only to have the guy who you cap for turn around and tell y'all to stop making this clickbait. True. Stab y'all in the back like that there. Ain't that some shit? They're watching me right now. Because I know they're gonna want to get the clip of this show with Steve Kim calling into the show. And I ain't got no problem with that. Y'all can do that. Y'all, any content creator want to use it, I ain't got no problem with it. Shout out to the breakdown with Kush. He said, Mexican fans, we ball Canelo fights, but won't buy Spence Crawford. Racial bias at its purest form. I don't think everybody has some type of bias, right? The consumer is going to buy what they deem as valuable to them. This is how it works. Boxing is very, I'm trying to find the right words. Boxing is very tribalistic. You see it amongst the YouTube channels on YouTube right now. When you look at the black YouTube channels, it's so divisive that, you get what I'm saying? It's so divisive that it's that right there. Listen, just if you just want to do a survey, of what Tim Smith is talking about, just look at the YouTube channels. Now, the YouTube channels is a very, very small number. That ain't nobody. That's what Leonard Ellaby was saying. Leonard Ellaby was saying that, you know, I don't like boxing fans. Like Leonard Ellaby literally said, I got an interview. I'm gonna upload it in here. He was interviewing with somebody. He said, yeah, I don't worry about, you know, the boxing fans. That's just a small, small number. They're like 200,000. Like Leonard Ellaby broke it down. He said it's only like 200,000 boxing fans. I don't worry about boxing Twitter. Boxing Twitter, they're not gonna buy anything. Now, Tank, remember, I told you guys this. I say Tank Davis has an urban fan base. The demographics of Tank Davis fan base are not Mexican. The demographics are the hood. It's the guys who at home playing PlayStation. It's the guys who buying the Jordans. It's the gangbangers. It's the street guys. Like it's the casual guys from the hood, from the street who love Tank Davis. Because when they see Tank, they see themselves. So it don't matter who he fights. You always hear me say this. Tank is in a unique situation. You remember you guys, I said this. I said, why would he leave Mayweather Promotions when he's selling out the Barclays Center fighting Rolly Romero? And I said, Booger Ray Leonard is the best promoter in boxing. He was able to get over 18,000 plus to come see Tank Davis fight a guy who's known for being more of a troll than a boxer. That's power. That's power. Now, whether they can make another Tank, that has yet to be seen. So he got his niche. His pay-per-views are always going to be somewhere in the 200,000 outside of Esau Cruz, but it's always going to be somewhere there. And as long as he fight anywhere on the East Coast, he fight in Atlanta. You looking at the demographics, who's going to be there? You ain't going to see no Mexicans in there. You're going to see a whole bunch of black folks. New York, we saw what was in there in New York. Remember, I ordered the fight. But Tank ain't asking for $20 million. $23 million. He ain't asking for that. Look here, baby boy. Take this 1.5, take this 2 mil. Take this 1.5. He getting 500,000. So that's $2 million I'm paying. We out of pocket up front. Guaranteed. That's $2 million we out of pocket guaranteed for these fighters. We did 5 mil at the gate. So we don't make the 2 million. The gate don't cover the fighters' purse. Guaranteed. We got 3 mil left over. And then we got so many we did pay-per-view. Stuff like that. This fight was very profitable for us. Because you ain't have to pay the fighters nothing. Or get a little percentage on the back end, within our famous back end. You see what I'm saying? But then when you got two fighters both fighters want north of $20 million, everything changes now. Everything changes now. Shout out to Miss Fit. She say facts. What you say? She say facts. And you know the sellout wasn't from Rolly. Big Rolo kind of sold that fight though, sis. Because Rolo was talking so much trash. My brother, not my brother, my cousin was, oh man, I think he put $100 on Rolo. He was so convinced that Rolly Romero was gonna beat Tank. He bet $100 on Rolly Romero, and he's never heard of him before. Leonard Ellaby then was laughing all the way to the bank. True. They laughed all the way to the bank. Damn, I can't believe it. They didn't about this. They bought this shit. Floyd. Leonard, what happened? Oh, Floyd, you won't believe it, Floyd. Oh my gosh, Floyd, they bought the fight. Oh, Floyd, we did over Floyd, we had over 80,000. Floyd, we had over 18,000. We sold the Barclays Center out, Floyd. We sold it out, Floyd. And the pay-per-view numbers are looking good. They're saying we're doing anywhere from 250 to 200 280,000 pay-per-view buys, Floyd. Oh my gosh. We only put up, oh, that's great, Leonard. That's great. How much we put up guarantee? The guarantee was only, Floyd, $2 million. We gave Rolly 500,000. We gave Tank 1.5, and we gave him a percentage of the back end. And oh my gosh, Floyd, we came up like a fat rat. Oh my gosh, they bought it. Yeah, that's what happened, bro. That's what happened. Yeah. I called it, dog. I called it. I was called a cool Uncle Tom Seller. I hate it. I'm telling you, bro. Don't listen to these dudes. These dudes on the YouTube space. Remember, the boxing community is very, very small. Those guys a lot of those dudes, they ain't buying no fights. They gonna come online, talk shit, threaten you, say they gonna pull up, come online, talk shit, threaten you, say they gonna pull up, come online, talk shit, threaten you, say they gonna pull up, while at their baby mama house playing PlayStation all goddamn day. They eating up all the cheering cereal, drinking up all the Kool-Aid, all the little juicy juices. They got their homeboys over there and they playing Madden. That's what they doing. Dead ass serious. True. What you say? She said that's right. I forgot about that mouth of rolling. Yeah. Phone lines open, man. Phone lines at the bottom, man. What you say, sis? They laughed all the way to the bank. Now they gotta try to repackage it and do it again. Shout out to Jay Styles. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Oh, you say just a little something on the back end, coach. I appreciate that, man.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
I tried to answer the call, but somebody called in and hung up. So yeah, whoever called in, called back. Yeah, man. Tim Smith, I get what you're saying now. I get it now. I didn't get it then, but I get it now. There's a good chance that, I don't know. I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say. I'm gonna keep my mouth closed on that. We'll just wait and see. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
All right, Coach. Ben Adams again from the UK. One quick thing. I just want to know if you were showing the Derek Chisora. You going live for the Derek Chisora tomorrow?
Derek Chisora, yeah, I'm gonna watch that fight tomorrow. I'm going live tomorrow night on the fight. So what time does that fight start?
Probably be UK time. Probably start 10 o'clock. So I think that the main event starts, but the undercard is about 5 o'clock.
Oh, over here, yeah, because you guys are 5 hours ahead of us. Yeah. I think so. More than likely, I will.
All right, that's all I want to say. I'm obviously enjoying the show as always, Coach. Keep up the good work. Love you to death, mate. And have a good weekend.
Yes, sir, man. Shout out to Ben Adams, man. My brother from the UK, man. Salute to Ben Adams, man. Shout out to Gary Hawkins. For dropping that $2 bam super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Hawk say ha ha.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Hawk, what you say, fam? He said, Coach, Rolly left Floyd Mayweather Promotions after the fight with Tank. He left him? Well, I don't know how true that is, fam. I don't know how true that is. Cool. What you say? He said, Cool Boy Curry. He said, we big boys over here. He said, swimps. Yeah, we got them swimps, man. He said, what you playing, Coach? Curtis Mayfield? Yeah, that's Curtis Mayfield. Curtis Mayfield, sir. Yes, sir. Curtis Mayfield. Bless says, she said, nah, baby. Just them African-American studs for me. You can have them swimps. Up. Cool Boy Curry, he said, Coach haters. He got a white dog. But this brother got a white dog. I be damn. Lord have mercy. I know this brother got a white dog. Brother, you're supposed to have a pit bull, a Rottweiler. I said, brother, this is my daughter's dog. How you let your daughter get a white dog? Brother, there wasn't any other color dogs that you could have bought, brother? But was there any other? But Dr. Umar is probably highly disappointed with me right now. Shout out to Knockdown 305 for dropping that. Damn, cash app on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Yes, sir.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
I'm just saying, man. They probably like, man, shit. You know, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. If you are, this is the thing though. Like Mayweather Promotions, they ain't got but one fighter. They got Tank. That's really who they have. And I wonder, like Tank Davis is in a very, very unique situation. He's in a very unique situation, fam. Like he's gonna get his set money, what he's gonna make, and I wonder who they're gonna put him. More than likely, because Calvin Ford did say that they want to put him with they talking about Isak Cruz again. I think if you have Tank fight Isak Cruz again, you got to put it on the East Coast. Put it on the East Coast. They did some good numbers on the West Coast. Maybe try putting it on the East Coast this time. Go back to the Barclays Center and you hype it up like you'll get them casuals like my cousin. Yeah, man, but this the Mexican Mike Tyson here, boy. This dude almost beat Tank. And then what you do? Hey, bless. This how you sell. This how you sell the Tank Davis fight. You hire me to talk a whole lot of shit for Tank Davis, or Tank don't need me. But I'm just joking, of course. I'm plugging myself in. But now, all jokes aside, you show a whole lot of clips of when Isak Cruz had caught Tank and made his knees buckle a couple of times in the ropes. Say he almost knocked Tank out right here. This guy has been Tank Davis' stiffest competition of the day. He went 12 rounds. Tank couldn't knock this dude out. Look at that dude's neck. Tank couldn't knock this dude out. This was a controversial decision. A lot of people said that Tank lost this fight. I have my cousin coming to me, and you just keep hyping that up, and they get the fan base stirred up, right? I mean, Tank Davis fan base stirred up, right? Or you can take it to Houston. You can take it to San Antonio. He got a nice audience that cheered for him. I think Esau fought on the Errol Spence Ugas undercard. See all the people was clapping and cheering for him when he was walking to the ring. You can do it there too, and that's how you sell it. Isak the Pitbull Cruz. Tank Davis caught him with some of his best shots. He ate it and kept coming. This guy, Tank couldn't knock this dude out. He couldn't knock this dude out right here. The Mexican Mike Tyson. And then you show all Isak Cruz knockouts. Cast a seed of doubt into the casual's mind. Man, I don't know, man. What you think about that dude, Isak Pitbull Cruz? They not going to look at that Tank Davis got better footwork than him, and he's going to be able to maneuver and get out of the way of a lot of those shots. They're not going to look at that because the casual don't know nothing about footwork and angles and stuff like that. They don't know nothing about that. He just going to look at, yeah, man, he couldn't knock him out. But if Tank would have caught any other fighter with that punch, he would have knocked that dude out. He couldn't knock that dude out. And look how when he caught Tank right here, he made him buckle. And you show the highlights of Isak Cruz's, all of his highlights within the fight, and then you have the announcer's voice in the background. Oh my gosh, look how Isak Cruz caught Tank Davis on the ropes. He heard him, he made him buckle. Tank Davis is grabbing Isak Cruz. He's grabbing him. I think he's stunned. That's how you do it. Get all the hype, get all the casuals hyped up. Guess what? It won't take much to sell that fight. He said, Coach, your fight prediction for this weekend. My prediction for this weekend, man, I'm gonna take hold on, let me put it up. My prediction this weekend, fam, I'm gonna take hold up. Let me break this down some. I'm gonna take Masayo. I'm gonna take Masayo, man. This is the fights that we have coming on tomorrow, guys. I'm gonna take Mark Masayo. I'm gonna show you guys. Hold on. We got a call calling there. We got a call calling in, guys. Hold on.
What's up, Coach? It's Josecito. How you doing?
Hey, Josecito, where you calling from, fam?
No, from New York.
New York. Talk to me, my brother.
Hey, man. So, hear me out. So I think Pitbull Cruz actually fighting at that amazing fight with Luis Ortiz versus Chris Arreola or whoever. Whoever that dude who fought Anthony Joshua.
Yeah. Andy Ruiz. 4th. Yeah, Andy Ruiz. Yeah. Bro, I'm gonna tell you, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I like Pitbull, bro. I like Pitbull. He made a believer out of me, bro, because I thought he was gonna get slept when he fought Tank in the 3rd round. Not only did he go 12 rounds, he made it very, very competitive, and he was pressing forward the entire night. So, I'm not gonna lie, man. Like, he made a believer out of me, bro. Because I definitely thought Tank was gonna knock him out. Yeah.
Yeah, I also want to make a point about earlier you were talking about boxing being tribalistic, because that's 100% fact, man. Because if you hear out all these Filipino YouTube boxing video channels, like they're talking about Magsayo versus Vargas this weekend being like the fight of the decade upcoming. You know, Vargas is a born fighter. Magsayo wasn't even that impressive. So I don't know what they're talking about. And then you got this whole Casimiro drama, like rape and all that stuff. So you're right though about that. Boxing is tribalistic. Like the Filipino boxing YouTube team is like whole different animal. So that's all I got.
Yeah, man. Okay, man. Shout out to my brother Josecito. Shout out to you, my brother. Salute to you, fam. From New York. My brother from New York. Yeah, man. I mean, so it is what it is. I mean, that's just what it is. And I finally understand, bro, like what Tim was talking about. I get it. So, guys, I just want to give you guys something else to look at. Understand that this is what he's talking about as it relates to Spence and Crawford. I know you guys want the real, just come to me. I'm gonna give you the real. If what my brother Steve Kim said is true, he's from what he's hearing. He went by what he's hearing. Crawford wants 20 plus. And Spence wants 20 plus. Those other channels not going to tell you what Spence wants. He wants 20 plus, right? So, because they're not going to be balanced. Because remember, these guys hate Crawford. So anything to make black YouTube channels hate another black fighter, that's fine. But so I got to call it the way I see it. But they hate Crawford, so they're always going to leave it slanted. So what Tim Scott is saying is, which is the black guy, what he's saying is, for the type of money that these guys want, their respective fan bases, Spence fan base and Crawford's fan base combined, they're not going to buy this fight like that. That's what he's saying. And can they attract the casual fans? Will Spence be able to attract the casual fans? Like we're going to need you and we're going to need Crawford to attract not only your fan base in order to make this fight happen, but we're going to need you to attract people who are not your fan base, the casuals. Now, I am of the belief that a lot of the casuals will buy this fight. I believe that. Guess what? But I don't have any information to support what I believe. My belief is not based on any facts. My belief is based on, I just think that the boxing fans, a segment of the boxing fans want to see this fight so bad that the casuals will want to, you know what I mean? The casuals will want to see it based on the energy and the electricity that they see from the regular boxing fans. But the fact of the matter is, ain't neither one of those guys are big like that in America. Canelo is. And I just being honest with you guys. And I do get the argument, if you put these two guys together, it would create the electricity, the twicity. The twicity would be so strong if these guys with suits will put the money up for this fight. The twicity would be so strong that the excitement would come from the twicity of the fact that we have this fight with two of the best welterweights in the world in their prime fighting each other. That's what we're saying. But those guys at the PBC are saying something totally different. True. That's what they're saying. So it is what it is, man. Unless Crawford and Spence can get a whole bunch of Mexicans to buy their stuff, to get the Mexican fan base, unless they can get what Canelo say, man, Nello, look here. Now what they need to do is this. This is what they need to do. Swallow their pride, get with Canelo Alvarez, and say, Nello, look here, man. We need you, baby boy. God damn. This, if I was Spence or Crawford, that's what I would do, but neither one of them would do that. But I'd be like, hey, look here, man, Nello. Or somebody from the PBC. Big Nello, look here, man. we got wait, we need you, man. Can you please just retweet? Can you please just put it in a tweet? Canelo, please. We'll give you $10 million. Just put it in a tweet that, look here, man, you just want some of your fan base to come support this fight. Please, Nello, please. Please, please, like, bro, anything just attached to Canelo. Anything attached to Canelo. Just please. Maybe what they need to do is have Tank Davis fight on the undercard of the fight. That's what you do. That's what you do. I'm finna give y'all some game, PBC. Check it out. This is an idea I just thought of. Announce the crowd, and I know what they're gonna say. They're gonna say, okay, that sounds good, but where we gonna get the money up to put this fight together? Because Tank gonna want some money, and then but this what I say. This is what I say. Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, PBC, right? Steven S. Smoke, check this out. Now, Booker Ray Leonard, check this out. Have Tank Davis fight Hog Head Cheese, Poke Chop Willie, whoever. He can fight anybody. He can fight the local hobo at the hobo at the local liquor store. He gonna do numbers, right? Have Tank and have Tank and Hobo Sam fight on the undercard, and then have 8B about billions. Have 8B fighting on the undercard of that. That's you'll get more than enough black folks to come support that. True. Either that or bad Canelo the tweet. They just put in the tweet. Just have bad Canelo put in the tweet. Yeah, what's up, Putos? I need you guys to go shout out to my man Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. You know what I mean? They got a fight coming up. Such. And do something like that. We need to get this fight going. Something like that. Pay Canelo. You gotta pay him now. You know you gotta pay him now. Nello about his bread. Something like that. Because you're gonna have to get the Mexicans to come on. You gotta get the Mexican fan base to come on. Right? Because the Mexican fan base, they support the hell out of Canelo. You're gonna have to get Canelo involved somewhere, or what you need to do, you need to put out let everybody know, look, if we get this fight together, this is the type of fight card that we're gonna have. We're gonna have Tank Davis fighting Hog Head Cheese, and we're gonna have AB fighting what the dude name? The guy he fixing the fight now? I forgot the brother name. I forgot the dude name, man. Shit. The brother. He got a brother that fought for that bantamweight. We gonna have what the dude name? What the dude name? Who brought up in the fight? Shout out to my sister Arlette. Arlette say Canelo and Tank like he say watch other, or they watch each other. He say they are each other's favorite fighters. What the dude name? Figueroa, Omar Figueroa. Yeah. Omar Figueroa, Adrian Broner, Tank Davis, fighting Hog Head Cheese. He can fight anybody. Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford. Have them all on the same card. And then beg Canelo, give him a couple dollars, Tim Smith. Y'all give him a couple dollars. Beg Canelo to retweet the match. Try to get the Mexican fan base to come support this fight. That's it. If Crawford and Spence want the kind of money that they say I ain't gonna say they say they want, because I haven't heard what they said out of their mouths what they want. But if what is being reported that both fighters want, because I've been hearing it from one side from the Alphabet Boys, but from what my brother Steve kept saying, hearing it from the other side, if both of them want north of $20 million or low over $20 million, guess what? The only way that's gonna happen, you better have a bomb ass fight card, and you better go call Canelo. Better call Canelo. That's what I say. Let's give everybody a round of applause. I'm dead serious. Yeah, man. So, or Crawford and Spence gonna have to come down on their icing price. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Troy Graham.
Troy Graham, talk to me, fam. We were just finna wrap the show. Talk to me.
Yeah, man. Damn shame that, even in the loss, Alvarez is still bigger than the two top 140-pound undefeated champions of this era.
Yeah.
Everything you said about it. Yeah, but listen to me. If Don King could sell us Tyson versus Peter McNeely, this fight could get sold, but you don't have any promoters of this era. You really don't. Like, I think a Hopkins would help selling this fight. He knows how to get things jumping. But other than that, name me like a good promoter of this era. Someone who knows how to promote that gets you excited. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
You know, yeah, man. So I mean, we'll see, man. We'll see. I'm not gonna put any information out there saying that we'll see how it works out, man. You know, I'm gonna just
man.
We'll see, man. Shout out to Steve Kim, man. But bro, they better get Canelo. They better get with Canelo or whatever the case may be. Because go ahead.
And the truth is, man, you know, people's mindsets, you know, they don't last that long. You know, I'm sorry, not their mindsets, but their attention span doesn't last that long. So this fight is going to fall to the wayside like quite a few of this era, and no one's going to miss it because you can't miss what you never had. So, you know, just bless up and keep doing what you're doing, man.
Shout out to my brother Troy, man. Salute from B-More.
All right.
Troy from Baltimore, man. My brother from B-More. Yeah, man. He said the Crawford Spence fight is worthy of a big promotion. And you know, they don't even promote fights on the PBC neither. Like, bro, like they don't really like, and that's what Agent Broner was upset about. They don't really like. I kind of see what they're doing. You know what I mean? Like they know, okay, this guy, Leonard Ellaby said it best. He said, man, it has to make sense. Like it has to make sense. Like, you know, they know their numbers. They know their numbers. They know their numbers, right? You know what I mean? Now I'm getting what my dog Booger Ray. I'm getting what Booger Ray said.
And who's the next big star under Mayweather Promotions? Ooh, we have quite a few young guns, as I say, you know, and I don't want to leave any names out, but we have a great roster of young talent, and we've been very selective about what we're doing, you know, again, because when you have, you know, an abundance of fighters, it's hard to kind of focus on, like him. He has all this going on, and you don't know what you're doing, and it's like you can't put nobody in a big event because you don't have no access to anything. You know what I'm saying? And kind of touching on that, when a big fight is to be made, it has to make sense for both sides. And so when you really think about that, it just speaks volumes of what the reality is. No promoter or company is going to put their guy in an event with everything to lose and nothing to gain, especially when we talk about this. You know what I'm saying? Interesting.
Leonard Benson, I'm not gonna lie, dog. Y'all know Leonard Ellaby is my favorite promoter. But Tim Smith, Leonard Ellaby, Floyd Mayweather, whether you like them or not, they was right. This is what they've been saying. This is how they look at it. Well, I ain't gonna say they was right. Whether you agree with them when they was right or not, that's a whole nother ball game. But I didn't look at the demographics of the fighters. I didn't look at it from that standpoint until today. Until today, I'm doing the show and it just hit me. I'm like, oh, that's what this motherfucker talking about. It just hit me. It just hit me. Roberto said, Coach, we really don't know what they want, but I bet it's a lot. Yeah, but you listen to them other YouTube channels, Terrence Crawford want 25 million. They know that, according to them, but they don't know what Spence want. So, you know, but I get what you're saying, Roberto. You know, we know the narrative pushes. We know how they push it. Shout out to Donald Banks. Hey, okay. For dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
What you say, fam? Donald Banks say that he said that Leonard, could you please name these fighters?
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
You know, but what I'm saying is, again, I would say this. And we're gonna end on this note. And this is for all of the conscious community YouTube channels out there, pro-narrative pushers of the same ethnicity YouTube channels out there. I'm gonna say that. I'm trying to be politically correct. You have two fighters. Forget Canelo. Canelo got his own thing. He's in another stratosphere. Like Anthony Joshua, he's in another stratosphere. When you fight those two guys, you're going to make career high payday when you fight those two guys. They are the cash cows of their respective divisions. Tearing down another fighter that looks like you while trying to push we got to stick together, but as long as you are saying what we want you to say, is very counterproductive. You are hurt Errol Spence more than you're helping him. You're hurting him more than you're helping him. You don't roll his dick so much and went to dick pulling so much that he had to come out and say, man, y'all need to stop putting out clickbait titles. You hate Crawford? That's fine. Continue to hate him. You think he's top ranked Toby? You fine. Continue to do that. Guess what? That ain't gonna help this fight. Y'all don't want to see your brother get paid a lot of money? Come on, man. It's the last call. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
My name is Eddie. I'm calling from Azle, Texas.
Eddie, talk to me, fam. I'm from Azle, Texas. Talk to me.
Hey, Coach. How you doing today, sir?
Doing fine, my brother.
Hey, real quick, man. I think if they were to make that fight right now, I think they would do good numbers right now. You know, everybody wants to see that fight. But in your opinion, do you think the longer fans wait for that fight, you think it'll kind of be less unattractive? Or you think people will still want to, you know, still have the passion to see the fight as we do at this moment?
You talking about the Spence Crawford?
Yes, sir.
Nah, I mean, apparently the PBC don't think that, you know, their demographics are not going to, for the type of money that both of those fighters are rumored to want. Again, I say rumored because no one knows officially, but from what we've been hearing from the rumors to want, they're not going, from what the PBC looking at it, no people ain't going to buy the fight like that. Because the guys online, they just do a whole lot of, you know, trolling, shit talking, D-riding, sending super chats to their favorite YouTube channel, suffering from confirmation bias, suffering from cognitive dissonance. That's it, but they don't buy. They play, you know, they don't buy. And so this is what PBC is, this is what they are saying. So they're like, okay, listen, in order for this to make sense, what Leonard Ellaby is saying, what you guys are asking for, what Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford is asking for, whatever that may be, you guys got to bring down your asking price. That's what they're saying. You know, you guys got to bring down your asking price. So, because your fan base don't support y'all like that. We know what you're going to do, and we know what you have done. And so basically, this is what Tim Smith is saying. So if y'all want more than $20 million, man, look here, man, y'all probably need to bring that shit down. Maybe like 10, maybe 8 apiece. And we work out on the back end. Because if you want this much and he want this much, this shit don't make sense. This is what they're saying. And their fan base, their demographics, they don't have a Canelo fan base. They don't have a Canelo fan base.
They're pretty much averaging. They're averaging how much both guys, how many views they get on fight night and whatever, and then so they're going off of that.
Yeah, I mean, no, they know from Pat. They know from the past. They know, okay, when they know, and this is another thing. Yeah. They know, okay, when Spence fought Mikey Garcia, he did a room at 360. Then when he fought Porter, he did 300. This was just even 300, right? And then when he fought Danny Garcia, he did 250. And then when he just fought Ugas, they're saying he did like 225, 240, whatever the case may be. So he's not doing the 360 anymore. He's down to doing less and less, right? So they're like, okay, Crawford is doing 150, right? If we put these two together, let's assume everybody who buy him normally buys, and everybody know him that buy him normally buys, it'll do like 400,000 pay-per-view buys. This guy wants 20 million plus, that guy wants 20 million plus. They're saying that ain't gonna work.
Yeah, because I think right now, I mean, it's in hot demand, and I think that they'll get the numbers that they want. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's what me and you believe. That's what me and you believe. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that, but apparently they don't feel that way.
Yeah, that's too bad, man. Because you know these guys think Crawford's a little bit older than Spence, right?
Yeah, about 3 years. Yeah.
And I would just, you know, it would kind of suck, that the fight, if it happens later, but, Crawford's already getting kind of old, and in the boxing years, that's, getting up there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I would just hate to see this, potential high-class fight go to waste and not be as attractive as it is right now,
Yeah.
And then one more question, Coach. A couple of weeks back, I had texted, or not texted, I had sent a message asking about, what classic fights to look up at, you know what I mean? And so I started watching some James Toney fights and some Roy Jones fights.
Yeah.
And, leading up to their fight, in those years, was that fight kind of compared as big as hype it is right now as Errol Spence and Crawford? Or you think that fight there with Roy Jones and James Toney was a higher class?
No, Tony and Roy Jones was a hot fight. It was a hot fight because James Toney was the guy in the middleweight division at the time. He had beat Mike McCallum and all that stuff there. So yeah, it was a big fight. But back then, used to get a lot of those type fights on a regular. You know what I mean? So I don't, social media wasn't the biggest as it is now. Back then.
Yeah, one more question. You think social media is kind of hurting these fights, or you think it's just the way that the ball's playing right now?
I mean, it depends. I mean, I don't say it's hurting the fight. I just think that again, boxing is very, very tribalistic, and you have tribes within tribes. You know what I mean? So you have cultures and subcultures, and people believe certain things, and yada yada yada. Online is very negative and toxic, and a lot of the guys online, them dudes ain't spending no money like that. So like the boxing scientists. But shout out to you, fam. Shout out to Eddie from Azel, Texas, man.
You too, Coach.
Yes, sir.
You too, Coach. Yeah, you have a good weekend, sir.
Yes, sir. Like my brother, the boxing scientist. My brother, the boxing scientist, sounds just like those Alphabet Boy channels. He says that Bud wants Canelo money without putting in Canelo's work. How do you know, sir? If you believe what my brother Steve Kim said, Errol Spence wants Canelo money without putting in Canelo work as well. There's no fighter, PBC or non-PBC, in America that's on Canelo Alvarez's level. I get it. I know how you feel about Crawford, but I noticed you didn't say nothing about Spence. I get your angle. I get your angle, though. I really do. I get it. There lies the problem. And like Tim Smith said, the same dudes who talking that shit, and I'm not saying the boxing scientists, but I'm not saying you, fam, but a lot of the people who talking that shit, who saying that, they don't buy no fights in the goddamn ways. Exactamundo. Let's give everybody a round of applause one more again. Let's go ahead and give everybody a shout out. It is what it is. Listen, I tell you guys, I already know. You can tell who listen to what these guys, who they listen to, just based on what they say, they talking points. I get it. I understand. I trust me. I get it. I understand. Still doesn't change anything. It is what it is. Shout out to my main man, Ron Boy Fresh. Shout out to Dantes. Shout out to Ciccarelli. Shout out to Damian Bennett. Shout out to Little Green Eyes P. Shout out to my brother Charlo. Shout out to Ahmed. What the lick read, baby? Knockdown 305, Dade County's finest. Shout out to Thomas Jones. TJ, what's going on, fam? Shout out to my sister Ficiana Fights. Shout out to Misfit. Shout out to my brother Retro Boss and the Documentaries Blood. What the lick read, man? Shout out to Schoolo X-Mon. Shout out to Mark Nash from the ATL. Shout out to Rider of the Storm. Shout out to Philly Fly, yes sir. Shout out to Adrian Big Daddy. Shout out to Ace Sneed in the building. Shout out to Dr. Paul Evans, the good doctor. Shout out to Arlette Salute Queen. Shout out to my sister Lisa Bales in the building. Shout out to Smith and West from Detroit. Detroit versus everybody. Shout out to Punch Perfect Boxing. Shout out to Here to There. Shout out to True Gritter 402. What's happening, bro? Shout out to Hell Hero Elite. Shout out to Jay Rodriguez. Shout out to Fola Bond. Shout out to Philo 58. What's happening, bro? Shout out to Dean West. Shout out to Jim 82. Shout out to Will Sargentson. Shout out to Miguel. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Jason Dockery. What the lick read? Shout out to the Queen Karma Serene. Shout out to Kathy W. What's happening to Kathy? Shout out to AB Sounds in the building. Keep your head up. Shout out to Troy Graham from B More. Shout out to Marta King Boxing. What's going on, fam? My main man, Big Ron Ronald Finkley. Shout out to Bush the Can Man Cassidy. Shout out to Ralph Reacts. What's happening? Shout out to MFB in the building. Shout out to Bernard Burton. Shout out to Juan Correa. What's up, Juan? Shout out to Arnold McKenzie. What's going on, bro? Shout out to Big Hawk from Maryland. Shout out to Manny 209. What's going on, fam? Shout out to my sister Deborah Booker from Cleveland, Ohio. Shout out to Dub Right Side. Dub with the building. Shout out to Just a Fan. Shout out to my sister Lady Shan. Shout out to Johnny For Life. Shout out to Devon Soto. Shout out to Candy Slim 501. Shout out to Boston Nerd 101. Shout out to Eric Pack. What's happening, fam? Shout out to Manny G with the Lick Reed. Shout out to Flex BX Alfonso. Shout out to Old Daddy Boxing. Shout out to Frank the Tank with the Big Bang. Shout out to Ricky Ricardo from San Antonio. Shout out to Al Money. What's going on? Always making money. Shout out to LaShawn. What's going on, my brother? Shout out to BWON. Shout out to B-Dub in the building, B-Dub-G. Shout out to Swift 718. Shout out to Get Touched Up Boxing. Shout out to Oscar Radio. What's happening, fam? Shout out to Stephen Bateman with the Lick Reed. Shout out to BG in the building. Shout out to the one Mr. Ham. What's happening, fam? Let's go to the chat. See, can I get everybody in the chat? Shout out to Joe G. Valdez from Dallas. Shout out to F Society. Shout out to the Boxing Scientists. What's going on, fam? Shout out to SC in the building. Shout out to my brother Rebuttal Entertainment. Shout out to the chef. What's going on, fam? Shout out to salute to my brother man, the Boxing Scientists. Shout out to SC. Shout out to Kato. And another thing too, guys, is this. Fact of the matter is, in order for the fight to happen, from what we're hearing, both fighters going to have to be realistic. I don't go by what a YouTube channel says. I have to go by what Stephen Espinosa says. Stephen Espinosa specifically said he's not saying that any of the fighters are being unreasonable with what they want. He specifically said, I'm not saying neither fighter is being unreasonable with what they want. So anything that anyone else says about a certain fighter wanting this and wanting that is simply not true, because the guy who is directly involved in it is saying the total opposite of what the guys who are spitting the rhetoric on YouTube are saying. You get what I'm saying? So let's just wait and see what happened, fam. But the demographics, the demographics who buy Errol Spence fights and buy Terrence Crawford fights, the PBC company, do not believe that you guys are going to buy anything. They say you guys are going to stream it, and they said you guys are going to stream it. You're not going to you're going to illegally stream it and steal the fight. You're not going to pay for it. This is what they're saying about you, and we're gonna see what's happening, man. This is what they're saying about you. This is what they're saying about you, fam. You know what I mean? Just laying it out there.
You're begging me not to leave you, and I refuse to let you go.
That's what it is, man. It's our boy, Coach Malachi Williams, signing out. Let's go ahead and do this, man, Devin Haney. Yes, sir. Shout out to Yamas from Brooklyn. Shout out to M Stacks from Virginia. All the people who called in. Shout out to Ben Adams from the UK. Shout out to Josecito from New York. Shout out to my brother Troy Graham from B-More. And shout out to Eddie Azel. Shout out to Eddie from Azel, Texas. Other than that, man, you ought to know what time the TI is, man. We finna, yeah, let's do a pop-up. Let's do a pop-up. Give me about 30 minutes. We're gonna do a pop-up, man. Other than that, don't beat me there. Beat me there. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Come on.